Tingle and Coast. It's Tingle and Coast. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Coast. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shake Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Coast. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Coast. It's Tingle and Coast. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Coast. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shake Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Coast. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Coast. It's Tingle and Coast. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Coast. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shake Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Coast. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Coast. It's Tingle and Coast. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Coast. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shake Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby.
All right, good morning and welcome in here on this Wednesday morning here in the month of February as LSU baseball is back on the diamond tonight after a long Tuesday. Not tonight, today at 1 p.m. After a long Tuesday with no LSU baseball, we were spoiled by Friday through Monday, and it made Tuesday feel a little awkward without it. But glad to be back. We appreciate all of you getting in here and starting your morning with us. Also appreciate Fonz dog walking Lloyd every morning, as he said.
Yep, he did. I don't know. See, here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
what I hear is different than what the people hear. Probably not the best way to produce.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know how to fix that either. I guess I can pull it up, but then I'd have 2 streams, 2 monitors,
Right.
2 different ways to llisten.
Yep.
That would be weird.
Right.
So I
And
just
it would be
rely on
delay.
Fonz.
Yeah,
if
we
something-
appreciate
If you
it.
hear something that I don't, let me know.
We appreciate Fonz.
But don't lie to me. Because then I'll just be...
No, there's a lot of trust there.
There is. And there he's deserved it. It's earned, not given.
Speaking of earned trust, FanDuel Sportsbook has earned our trust as they bring you our show every single day. And our secret Tingle & Co. picks analyst has also earned your trust, even though last night the bet did not cash as Miami of Ohio stays undefeated with a win
That was the first one I didn't have any faith in and did not
over
put
UMass. Yeah.
in.
That was
like,
on me. Hand up. First time I've tailed our secret gambler, and that one's on me.
No, it's not only that. It was just...
I felt like that one was a spike play. He just
yeah, that felt emotional.
wanted Miami of Ohio to
lose.
and not stay undefeated, and they didn't. UMass loses 86-77 to Miami of Ohio
not even
last
close.
night. So we'll see. We do not have the pick of the day right now. If I get it during the show, it'll be announced. If not, it'll be in our Discord. Our Discord will have there's a sports betting room
Yeah.
where the pick.
Don't say it
will
like
get-
that.
I couldn't think
Yeah.
of what the word would be. Is it room? Is it?
I don't look at the
Chat.
Discord, but I'm trying to.
There you go.
One day I will.
And the pick is announced there. You can also discuss during the game as we all sweat through Iowa State and Houston the other night. So shout out to our friends over at FanDuel. Our show wouldn't be possible without supporters like FanDuel. They bring you our show every single day. Make sure you go over to their website or download the FanDuel Sportsbook app, and you can continue to cash the Tingle & Co. pick of the day over at FanDuel. We appreciate
channel.
them.
Fawn said it's called a channel.
Channel, there we go. The sports betting channel in our Discord has the pick of the day in it every single time, brought to you by FanDuel. I do want to play this one video. LSU Football put out a little bit of a hype video yesterday, and so I want us to watch that, of course, because sometimes you still need to get your football fix even throughout the rest of the sports year, because the excitement's really 44,000 new season ticket requests, which is like record breaking or something now with LSU Football with the new addition of Lane Kiffin and his staff, the staff they've been able to retain even when the NFL goes after them. It's got excitement extremely high, and it seemed like that on social media, but now you're seeing it turn into actual results, which is ticket sales, season ticket sales booming, setting records because everyone's so fired up for what football season has in store. Here's the little hype video that LSU put out yesterday to get you ready, get that excitement up even higher for LSU football. There's a song behind it?
Yeah.
I didn't know if there's music or not. Just hit a little Rohan Davey song.
I got it.
It's only 200 days away. They also put that video out because LSU football season is 200 days away.
Crazy.
Does not feel 200 days, I guess, when you think about a year, right? A year is 165, so it's about
365.
365 is what I meant to say. It's about half. 165 is the subtracted. It's about halfway through the year, 200 days away. But when you look at the number, just 200 days, it doesn't feel like it's that far off.
Is a year a long time?
It gets shorter.
I mean, you've gone through more of them than us.
Yes,
so.
that's what
would
I'm
you
asking.
think?
If y'all think a year is a long
No,
time.
I mean, it definitely goes faster as you get older.
Yeah. I would, yeah. As you get older, it gets shorter, I think, because you've been through more of them. You know,
And
when
then-
you're a day old, the day feels like forever.
Right.
You know,
That's some deep stuff
yeah.
right there.
I didn't remember.
But yeah, no, I mean, look,
how the days were when I was a day old.
I think, and the other thing that plays into it is you have you segment your year out, right? Like you focus on different parts of the year.
Certainly with this job.
Yes, like it's seasons. Football season goes by fast. Once it gets started, it's like that was my favorite part. Like first semester of college was I knew once football season started, that semester was going to be done in an instant because it's just every week. It's just Saturday.
Blackout.
Not for me. But that
But for
football
her.
season goes by fast, and now in baseball season also goes by relatively quick.
yeah.
Once you get in
And they
the
move-
flow of it,
And they move differently.
of course.
Like baseball, it's boom, boom, boom,
More
boom. And then,
games.
by the time you're like, you look up, you're like, it feels like you can barely breathe. And then football, you have so much anticipation of the next Saturday
Right,
that
right.
it feels like it can go by slower, but then it feels like the weekend's just gone.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then
it's
it's like, now it's
legitimately a
Monday.
week-by-week
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. And this
then-
is a day-to-day thing
Right.
that even when you don't have one yesterday, that feels like yesterday took forever.
yeah,
yesterday
Had nothing to
because there's
do.
nothing going on.
Yeah.
Well, there was an LSU men's basketball.
I didn't
game
even
last
know
night.
that.
He didn't know that until this morning.
I knew it, but I still would say there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
I was
It kept-
watching the Rex Ball on public broadcasting, and then I get an update that the LSU men's team's on, and I'm like, oh, shit.
Well, you were watching what?
The Rex Ball.
He was watching a
What's that?
parade at a parade.
Oh,
big Rex
yeah,
Comus
yeah,
ball.
yeah,
I thought it was like a sport. He said
Yeah.
Rex.
No,
ball.
I wasn't even
Rex
watching
ball.
sports. And I would have watched that game, but I just didn't know it was
No,
on.
he's addicted to parade. He's like the reverse Nikolai Jokic. I love parade.
I love parade. But it does. It's 200. LSU football is 200 days away, and I wonder how many days of LSU baseball there is. Like when the baseball season's over, how many days will be left?
Well, let's say they play till the last possible day, which would be
The national
game
championship.
or game 2 or
Game-
3 of
yeah.
Omaha. It's what? It's like the middle of June.
Yeah.
June 15th.
That's when I get into.
So you'd be like 60 days away.
yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Even
That's
less
when
than
you
that.
get into like the hardcore. I can't wait for football season to start.
Right.
Not that we can't. I'm obviously excited for it now, but we at least have baseball to hold us over.
Yeah,
Once
yeah,
baseball's
yeah.
over,
we have another focus.
yeah. Once baseball's over, it gets really difficult.
It does.
This summer won't, though. We have the World Cup. But
That's
not
true.
for
The
them.
World Cup. The World Cup.
Yeah,
is lit.
that will be
I am
nice.
excited
There
about
you
that.
go. And it also starts next month. LSU football
World Cup?
spring practice.
Oh.
March 24th, 26th, 28th, 31st, then April 2nd, 4th, 7th, 9th, 11th, 14th, 16th, 18th, 21st, 23rd, and 24th. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 spring practices for LSU football. That'll get started later on next month in March. So that'll make it go by even faster when it gets started over there. But like we said, LSU men's basketball did play last night. I did watch. First half,
So
rough.
give me 2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie. Okay.
Because I have no clue what happened, except for what you told me a little bit.
Let's see. 2 truths and a lie. 1 turnover in the second half
I don't even know the score.
for LSU. LSU had 1 turnover in the second half.
I thought we were talking about the All-Star
Max
game.
McKinnon scored 21 points in the second half.
Second half?
Uh-huh. And
Oh, you said that.
This
like
is
you
the
know.
lie. This
Yeah,
is the lie.
No,
This
that's
is the
the.
lie.
LSU, let's see,
One.
was down
Yeah.
by 10 at halftime.
See, all
Probably
three
done.
of those are kind of the same.
No,
One
LSU
turnover.
Clearly, we had a good second half. I'm thinking.
Yeah, McKinnon, because he goes, oh, yeah. That made me think that McKinnon did do that, which would be a lot of points, which would be 10. That would mean that they would win. What was the first one you said? They were down by 10?
No,
No,
they had
one turnover in the second half.
Yeah,
But those kind of go
hand in hand.
One turnover and a half is crazy, though.
What was it? They were down 10? Yeah,
Yeah.
that maybe that one. But I would don't. 1 turnover.
That's the one you believe is a
No,
lie?
I think it's the last one. I think
I think
You think
it's the
it's
last
the down
one.
by
It's the
10?
last
Christian,
one.
what do you think?
Last one.
I think the down by 10. I think they were. I know a little bit more than Lloyd. I think they were down by 6 at half. If I'm correct.
Well, I'm about to pull up the
Imagine he knows more than Lloyd, and they were down by like 50.
What if they were down by 10?
Yeah.
I did see a tweet. I did see a tweet about Max McKinnon. Someone said he was a hooper.
So Max McKinnon did score 21 points in the second half.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had 6 points at halftime.
He is a player.
He scored 21 in the second half to end the game with 27, I think would be the math. They did get in some foul trouble. Sutton fouled out. I think Robert Miller fouled out as well. I'm trying to get why does it not have there's the split box. At halftime, LSU was down by 15 points. LSU was down.
You got it right.
It was 48-33 at the half. LSU outscored Texas 52-40.
Go back to watching your
half.
parade, dude.
Yeah.
I do know a little bit more than Lloyd. I think they were down 6.
Fuck.
And in the second half, LSU had 1 turnover.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is how you score 52 points in half, is you're not turning the basketball over. In the first half, they had 4 turnovers. So they end the game with 5. Texas in the first half had 4 turnovers. In the second half had 4. So they win the turnover battle. Ultimately, Texas is just more talented, shot and made more free throws, and they lose the game. But it's very easy to forget about it. Very easy to not notice that is going on, that the game is even being played, which sucks. For that program, that it's just kind of where the fan base just isn't really even paying attention anymore. Our guy Jason Ramazan here at Southern Regional made his way to Austin. He was now in Knoxville when they battled and Austin, and so he's brought the juice with him. Shout out to Jason as they lose by they lost by 3 points last night, 88-85. He might have had 29. He did make that layup right at the end. But so a huge game for McKinnon, huge second half for LSU, but they still fall in Austin to Texas 88-85.
C-Dub, it's funny how you remember things.
Yeah.
Fucked up my parlay.
No, I
so I
mean,
know he had
literally,
29.
Texas, I think they made both free throws. They missed one. The second one, they get the rebound, they get it up to McKinnon, they go, and he doesn't stop to shoot the 3. He drives to the rim, lays it up, makes it a 3-point game.
Unnecessary.
And so, look, they lost again. Nobody really noticed. Nobody really saw it. It's just kind of the point of that's kind of where it's at right now. And I just don't see changes not coming for that program. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it because there's really no reason. But I just don't see changes not happening there because it's a bad spot.
It almost feels like the less it gets talked about, the more you can not do something.
If you're willing to allow it to just fall
Be like
into
this,
the ether.
yeah.
Because that's where it is right now. It's an LSU decision. To LSU, how much do you prioritize this sport, right? Because if you don't really care about it, it's not that important to you, then you could very easily just let it kind of fade,
Like it is right now.
Like
where
it
I
is
don't
right
even know
now,
they
where
play.
nobody really knows when the games are or pays too much attention to it. Or you can do something to create excitement and get people focused back in on it. I just think it is a real tough spot that LSU is in. The decision seems easy and simple, but it's going to be very tough because it feels like there's a short list for the job and the list is one name. Not on LSU's side, for everybody else. And I feel like for a lot of people, if it's not him, the excitement doesn't pick up, And so if that's the case and you're just going to go hire a
Murray State racer.
Murray State head coach, right? You're going to go hire a mid-major head coach or a mid-major assistant or a power conference assistant and run the risk of the same thing happening because truly, if you're coaching at a mid-major, what about LSU looks attractive versus staying at your mid-major and waiting for another job? Look what happened to the last mid-major coach who went there. They chewed him up and they spit him out.
And they didn't even go. You didn't even swallow the food. You just shoot it up and spit it into a dish. You're like, oh, it tastes terrible.
And with the mid-major coach before that, you fired him over
Trying too hard, caring too much.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be very interesting to see because that's who LSU is. Let's not get it mistaken. LSU hires mid-major coaches for basketball. That's just who they are. Think about the past coaches. I mean, Will Wade was a mid-major coach. McMahon, Johnny Jones. That is what you do. That's the level of program you are. You're not going to go take Kelvin Sampson from Houston to come coach at LSU. But a lot of people, to me, feel as if it's Will Wade or it's, got to prove it. Will Wade is the Lane Kiffin hire for basketball, where season ticket sales, booming. Excitement, booming. Anyone else, maybe doesn't do it that much. So we'll see the direction they go. Will Wade and his NC State Wolfpack last night drums North Carolina, who was missing their two best players. But they took care of business. They win a big game in their state. So we'll see what happens with basketball. I personally believe that it is time for a change, because you can't – if you don't make a move, you're announcing to the fan base that you don't really care about this sport. And if that's the case, you'll never get buy-in.
Yeah, because everybody is focused on one person for the job.
Of course. Like I said, from the fan
I would
base
imagine
perspective, it is a short list of one name.
I don't imagine there's, Will Wade is one of one, but there has to be another coach that would come in with a little bit of the same gusto that you could hire. Because there are people like, I'm just going through Tiger droppings here. Matt McMahon is the fastest coach to 51 SEC losses in SEC history. And then there's a poster, Hail, Hail to Michigan. Out of all the jokes you could make, you choose this one. We just went toe-to-toe with the borderline elite Texas team on the road. The goal of LSU now is to go on a run in the SEC tournament and steal a March Madness bid. There's still one person out there that believes.
There you go.
That's all it takes.
As they should. Who was it, Georgia Tech or NC State? They made it a couple years ago. Why not?
Why not?
I mean, those things happen in basketball all the time. But LSU's missing talent. They're missing their best player. He's getting foot surgery. If you were going to make a run, it would need to have DJ Thomas on the court. And he's not going to be on the court. So we'll see what happens with LSU basketball. We're not going to spend too much time talking about it because there is other things going on around LSU that can be a little bit more exciting, like a team that plays in that same arena. The women's basketball team heads to Oxford tomorrow night to face off against an Ole Miss team that just took down Tennessee last night in a big-time ranked matchup. They drummed Tennessee, and Cody McMahon, who is the star player for Ole Miss, scored 39 points in that win. She had 39 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals on 12 of 22 shooting, and played 37 of the 40 minutes. So she absolutely dominated in Oxford last night versus Tennessee. And LSU will be heading there tomorrow to face off against a hot Ole Miss team coming off of a ranked win as LSU looks to shake back from a tough loss last Saturday to South Carolina. In other news, obviously, LSU baseball back in the box today at 1 p.m., LSU versus Nicholls State, as the Colonels, I believe they got swept by Tennessee over the weekend. They played South Alabama last night, and now they're headed to Alley Box to face off against LSU today. Are we all in agreement on who the starter will be today? You think Theophilus?
I would probably go Theophilus, but I mean, I'm not Jay. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's the way to be about it. Lloyd?
You're not Jay, but don't. I mean, that's a high standard to hold yourself to.
Of course.
To.
Damn.
Nobody's Jay. Jay
Right,
is Jay.
Jay
That's
is
it.
Jay. That wasn't a shot. I think it would be Rickon, Theophilus, or people I've heard also Cooper Williams thrown out there. Mm-hmm. There's some names.
He pitched on Friday.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit.
I would want to save him for the weekend.
Me too. I don't think it's.
I don't think it's that deep.
I don't think you're that. There's been times in LSU where you're looking for a third starter, and it's like, well, let's see what he looks like when he starts a baseball game. So you would throw him out there as a starter in a midweek game, but it doesn't feel like they're really searching for that third guy as of now. You feel pretty confident with Kason Evans, Cooper Moore, and William Schmidt. And so it's not like you're looking like, who would be that guy? I need to see it now to see what he would look like on the weekend. And so I feel like you could save Cooper Williams from having to audition for that and still use him out the pen. And now you can just throw Theophilus out there because he did start a good majority of the games whenever they were scrimmaging each other and threw well. And so I think they have a litany of arms that you may not know, but that he, like you said, we're not Jay, that he saw an inter-squad and is like, yeah, I believe that he can go out there and give me 3 innings because they just have so many arms. You don't need to go 6 innings.
Yeah. No, it'll be interesting to see kind of the way they map it out because, like we said, it's 8 games in 10 days. So it's kind of it's putting the I wouldn't say pressure, but the strategizing on the coaching staff to kind of really map out the way they want to attack this. What's the best way to handle those first 4 games? And I think everything kind of went to schedule over the weekend and into Monday. I think maybe they would have liked to see a couple of guys stay out there longer than they were. I think Garcia maybe came out earlier than they anticipated. Cowan maybe came out earlier than they had hoped. You maybe didn't want to throw Gavin Guidry in there Monday night. You would have liked to close that one out when it was 10-3. So maybe, obviously those things happen in baseball, but I do think majority of those 4 games, everything's kind of gone to plan. They haven't overplayed their hand or done too much that they weren't planning on. So now you look at today and you kind of map out the way you want this to go because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you've got Indiana, Notre Dame, UCF, right? 3 Power 4 programs in Jacksonville. You head on the road. I do believe us here at Tingle & Co. are planning to watch party those games because it is $30 to purchase the D1 baseball subscription to watch. And if there aren't other avenues, if you know what I mean, to watch that game, we will do our best here. If you don't want to spend the $30, we'll spend it so you don't have to. We'll watch it. We'll let you know what's going on. It'll be like a radio call, except it'll be us. And I don't think you can get much better than that.
No.
So they have 3 big games this weekend. We plan on watch partying those and allowing you guys to stay updated if you don't want to spend the $30 to subscribe and get access to it. This is one of the things that every year I'm not the biggest fan of. I love the matchups that they play in these. I hate the way it goes from a streaming perspective, like to actually watch the games, because it's this subscription every time. And I feel like, was it last year or the year before where there was like this huge wait?
That was last year.
Waiting line to get in.
I couldn't watch last year.
And then even when you got in, like there were issues, and it just seemed like a mess.
It shut out Daily Joy. Like she streamed it from her phone
on Twitter.
She had her phone recording her laptop at work, and she had like 30,000 people watching the game while she was at work. I was like,
awesome.
This is awesome. But that goes to show, like, if D1 baseball could figure it out, there's surely an audience for it.
Right.
But it can't be this. And they said, even the year before, there was a ton of issues of trying to find the stream and get it up and rolling.
Get it right.
People had to resubscribe. Like, you're just stealing money from me at this point, it feels like.
Yeah.
And then so they apologized and said, don't worry, we'll have it fixed. It was worse than last year. So there's not a lot of me that says, I bet they got it figured out.
Yeah.
And so we will go through those trials and tribulations for you when the game's up. We will have it rolling. And then y'all can just watch and listen with us.
There might be a little
Might be a
reflection.
999 day.
Might be a little reflection.
Wow.
Maybe so.
In the studio.
We need to get some roller dogs.
Yeah.
Shut up, Paul Skeens.
Because I remember last year, because it was the D1 baseball for the weekend, and then the game against DBU in the midweek was on Play Fly Sports.
Yeah.
You had to subscribe to that.
Yeah.
It was like just this process of you got to subscribe to this one. I got to do it. So I did a free
It's
trial
like
for
if
that
you
one.
really
I
liked
canceled that.
porn.
And it was just
Like if
it's just a mess.
Like if it was only you had to pay to play, like you'd have to follow this, if you were enamored with one person in the industry, like, oh, now she's on this website, oh, I gotta go over here, oh, now she's on this one, I gotta go to this one. That's what we do with LSU baseball. Like, where are you? Play Fly Sports, got it. Don't know what it is. It could be eating my computer alive.
We have got to figure out a better way for baseball to be televised
Baseball Hub.
at some point.
Ball Hub.
Because we'll see what it looks like this weekend, but I have a feeling if there are issues, there will be a lot of pissed off Cajuns once again.
Once again.
Because that'll be 3 years in a row?
Yeah.
And if you're D1 baseball, do you...
Stop playing this game.
Well, no, because it has to make them a ton of money.
Well, of
It
course.
definitely makes some money.
But
Well, yeah, they're stealing the streaming money.
so once you have the subscription, do you care if you actually are putting out a good product? Because people get livid.
Right.
And he apologizes every time. But then at what point he goes, oh, of course they're mad. Like, whatever, I already have what I want.
Depends how much
Where it just
they
it
actually
falls on
care
deaf
about
ears.
the viewer.
Yeah.
It just comes down to the people. Do they care
So-
about the people that are watching?
Well, then
So
wait.
what I'm hearing is we need a boycott.
No, we have to
No,
watch.
we can't
No,
boycott.
because then it's boycotting LSU baseball.
See, because
Yeah,
that's
we
the
can't do
problem.
that.
is
Right.
You can't actually
they have
do that
something
because-
I want.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fact that it's just a single weekend.
All right, better
Right.
idea. Let's
And
go
it's
in
just-
person.
Yeah, let's go to Jacksonville.
Let's
Go
go to
stay with
Jacksonville.
Fonz.
Fonz will be there.
Beat some meat with Fonz.
Yeah, it'd be a great series.
Yeah. But I think the fact that it's just one weekend, everyone kind of like deals with it for the weekend, and then they forget about it, and then a year later you're
Then
like,
it
oh,
comes
this
back
fucking
up.
shit
Yeah, yeah,
again.
yeah.
Yeah, but then you get it. But you're right now. Initially, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I want to see him play some different talent and somewhere else. Like I think that'll be cool. But then you like, oh, it's this one again, and you're like, oh well, I'm gonna do it
Down the
anyway.
drain, yeah.
C-Dub in the chat. Kendall said they subbed it out this year. Should be no issues. We shall see.
So, they got third party. That's
No,
smart.
They got some. Well, that was very smart. Because I saw
Because clearly we don't know how to do this. So
no, clearly it's not working out well. And I saw Jacques put it out. He said how to watch LSU baseball this weekend, February 20th through 22nd, live from Jacksonville, Florida. They're playing in the Live Like Lou Jacksonville Classic. They face Indiana on Friday, Notre Dame Saturday, UCF Sunday. Fans can watch Tigers live by streaming the games through D1 Baseball. Streaming access is available for purchase for $29.99. It gives LSU fans the ability to watch them play live in Jacksonville as well as on demand at a later time.
whoa, that's a good caveat.
It also gives the streaming purchase also gives fans access to the other 3 peak event tour tournaments. They have the Frisco Classic, which obviously was what LSU was in last year. They have the Live Like Lou Las Vegas College Baseball Classic, and then the Round Rock Classic. So there are 4 D1 baseball events.
Wait, is there a
that are
D1
run.
subscription in there for you too? Like to their website?
I don't know.
That would be a nice bundle, huh?
I'd assume maybe there'd be a way. There will be other ways to watch the game, but
website's tough to navigate.
it can be. And there are plenty of people that are willing to sacrifice and do what they can to make the game possible for you to watch it. We'll see.
Long way.
We'll see. We'll see what it looks like this weekend. But we'll be here. We'll be watching it. We'll be regurgitating what's happened on that screen back to you through this microphone and that camera. And the picture behind me does reflect a little bit.
And if
so.
we can't see, we'll just start making shit up.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll
Zach
be-
York's rounding second. He's going for a triple.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
it'll
It's
just be
Chuck Parker.
Yeah,
whole,
he's going
a
all the
whole
way.
different game than what's
Yeah.
actually being played.
We'll
Yeah.
just play.
Yeah.
Or we could make 2 teams on MLB The Show and watch the game and then recreate what happens in the game on MLB The Show.
Or simulate it.
Yeah.
Because we know who's going to play.
That's true.
We do know who's going to play.
Simulation will be
Give Zach
accurate.
York 99 speed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mile him
that's what it
6'8".
looks like to me. But we're ready for that this weekend. So we'll be interested to see how they kind of handle the arms tonight, knowing that those are 3 big games. Then what? It's Northeastern midweek next week. North on the schedule.
No, it's McNeese
It's
next
McNeese
week.
next week.
Northeastern is next Saturday and then also Monday.
Okay. So next Saturday and Monday, who's between on Sunday?
Dartmouth.
So we've got the 3 this weekend, and then we got McNeese on Tuesday, Dartmouth on Friday, Northeastern Saturday, Dartmouth Sunday, Northeastern Monday.
Okay.
Big Northeast swing.
And then the UL midweek. Let's go.
Yeah,
So I mean,
there
there's
you
plenty of
Cajun
games
Amish
right
Bowl.
there in front. It'll be interesting to see kind of how they map it out with Power 4 games arriving this weekend versus Indiana, Notre Dame, and UCF. It'll be we'll see how they kind of handle the arms tonight. I wonder who Nicholls is starting. I wonder if it's going to be a lefty because you've seen because I feel like if Jake Brown's homers have been off of right-handed pitching. I do believe. You've seen some struggles with some lefties from some of the other guys. But it also plays into what the field looks like because Stanfield will not be back, I don't believe. It'll be very intriguing to see kind of how this saga plays out with Stanfield and his hand injury that they're reevaluating. He didn't play on Sunday or Monday? And it was because of a play where he slid it home. He hurt his hand. They're reevaluating it. He can field and defend
And
can't hit.
run.
And he can run, but he can't hit. So we'll see kind of how that gets used. You've seen Tanner Reeves in left field. You've seen, who was it? Simpson was started in left field at one point. So that's one of the things that that you'll be watching, kind of depending on who pitches for Nicholls. It will decide who plays in left field, and that kind of has the trickle down effect elsewhere. It might put somebody else at second base, maybe someone at third. Who knows? But it will be different
Dardar could get his wish.
depending on what.
He's been wanting to be an outfielder his whole life.
Could very well end up there.
You could put Braun out there and then DH Cerna.
Oh, he's in the chat. Let's go, boys.
Let's go.
Seth's in the chat. There we go.
There he
Game
Yes,
day.
yes.
Game day. There he is.
Come on.
Let's go, Dardar. Right there in the chat. Game day tradition. Pop in.
anything else.
Keep this thing rocking and rolling,
Let's
man.
go.
Tigers are 4-0. Seth, good morning to you, sir. He said it's like Christmas morning every morning for him, and
I don't
I
doubt
don't
it.
It's
doubt
better
it
than
for a
Christmas.
second.
I don't even think Christmas is that fun every year. But like LSU baseball plays, that's a fucking day. We're about to have a day.
Right, but
gentlemen.
like, is it equivalent to like Christmas morning as a child? Like, say you're 8 years old, you're waking up on Christmas morning. That's a pretty awesome feeling.
It
guess
is cool,
that's
but
true.
I
I guess
think
childhood
waking up
Christmas
on the LSU baseball team knowing you're going to get 4 ABs is much better. if we're being
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, if you
true,
got
yeah.
gifted 4 at-bats from Santa
Yeah.
on Christmas for LSU, like, that would be a great Christmas.
Yeah.
That's why it's Christmas every day.
That's awesome. Yeah, that would be
is
the
true.
greatest present I ever had.
That would be a
You can take
sick
the
present.
Xbox
My
back.
wish.
Give me 4 fucking ABs.
Yeah.
Hey, Withers.
I'm going to go 0 for 4 so hard.
Hey, Withers, did you?
I'm laying down one butt. If I'm 0 for 3 going up to my last at bat, I'm bunting.
No, that's so bitch.
I'm
made.
trying to
That's
to
so
lay
bitch
one down.
made.
I want to get on
No,
base.
That's so.
I
bitch
want
made.
to get on base.
And they get picked off immediately.
That's worse. I would rather go 0
Hashtag
for
Christian's
4.
bunts.
I would rather go 0 for 4 than 1 for 4 with a bunt base.
See, if you look at me and you would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna beat it out.
Because I can hit it over the left field wall.
True, I can't.
All right.
Fair enough. All right.
And I'm not running out that bunt.
I'm glad
My
y'all-
bunt could hit the third base bag, and I'm out. I'm still not getting there.
Yeah, you don't want to be on base for that long.
No, I hate it. It sucks. Base running sucks. I always used to tell people, I was like, I've never gotten picked off. Yeah, because I've never gotten more than a half a foot off the fucking
Yeah, I'm basically playing first right now, too.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Oh, got to go.
Playing first on offense and defense. We will have Jacques Doucet join us in right about 15 minutes, 9 a.m., to kick off hour number 2 to talk about everything going on around LSU right now. I want to ask about the Stanfield situation to everyone in the room. Obviously, Jay has said he can run, he can field, can't hit. I think all of us saw the play when he kind of grabbed at his hand sliding into home. But there have been times where there have been the speculation of injuries or potential injuries, or like the Guidry situation last year where it was just kind of like, what's going on? And it just kind of happens. And so I guess when these things pop up, and then obviously with football with us, when these things pop up from an injury standpoint, it gets the wheels of my brain turning now because I can never just like take it at face value anymore.
No, you never should have.
Right.
Like they have, and you could. It's all about the delivery of the message and
Of
how
course.
you say it versus, like in my mind, the way that Jay handles it, it is to protect the player, and the way that Brian Kelly handled it was to protect himself. Those are 2 different ways to go about
I
it.
agree.
One of which is very wrong. Whenever you're like, I can't win without him, so I'm going to play him, and the other one was, I don't really want y'all to know what's going on because we're seeing if he can get to the other side of it, as one said, but I'm not going to play him and see if it's going to get worse. Like, we're going to go to treatment, rehab it. Y'all can keep asking, but I don't have an answer for you.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a, and it was a, it went from like a lower body injury to like a back injury to like a core injury.
What, for Guidry?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all.
It was all over the place,
yeah.
but at the end of the day, he wasn't saying he was going to play.
Yeah.
He would just continue to be like, look, there's a
Kick the can down the road.
yeah, there's a checklist here that he has to accomplish, and if he does that, he'll be able to play.
Right.
He wasn't able to do that. Now he can this year,
He's checking that checklist.
and that's why you can wait because,
Right.
if he comes back fully healthy, this is what you get with Gavin Guidry, and
Right.
it's really is a testament to Guidry to sit and not play all year whenever he knows that if he were healthy, he could have probably been a real factor on
Yeah.
a national
Yeah,
championship
yeah,
team.
yeah.
Like once you get that high as a freshman in college to go close out a national championship game, I'd imagine you'd want that feeling again. And then you see it happening again. You know what it looks like when you win a national championship. Like, back this is what it looks like. And instead of being a sad sack about it, he was the first one out the dugout. He had the boombox. He had the aux cord. He just went on the rod with the boys. And now he's back healthy. And then you're seeing what you get with a healthy Gavin Guidry. So there's testament to the character.
Yeah.
Which is what Jay Johnson said. It's like to recruit the person as the player.
And I think Stanfield is right up that conversation with the character aspect of it. And I think that there's a trust, right, between Jay and the players and Jay. And for us as the media or as fans, when you see these injuries come up and they're talked about, you're going to look at it with some skepticism when you see those things, just because of the way it works. But you can trust that the staff is handling it in the right way. And with Stanfield, I don't know what the injury is specifically. It's a hand injury. And I feel like it's similar to the checklist. He has got to check these boxes before he can hit again.
Right.
We've got to see these specific things before that's possible. And until that's possible,
not rushing him back
is not going to be in the
middle
lineup.
of February.
Right. And so you'll see.
I think LSU will be able to get by.
They'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
They'll be all right. And that's the difference between like a football injury and a baseball injury they're very different sports, right? It's very different. And so it'll be interesting to see who ends up in left field tonight. I think it depends on the handedness of the pitcher for Nicholls State. Because you've seen Reeves has been out there a good bit, Simpson as well. Braun got out into left field. There's been some other guys that have been out there, but it has not been Stanfield as he battles with the injury. And we'll see kind of what the timeline is.
I saw a little bit of talk on Twitter.
Oh, the fake accounts?
Well, I don't know if they were fake or real accounts, but of basically saying like, well, Stanfield might lose his spot. Maybe somebody that may be a little bit more of a sexy pick to get a little bit more pop in the lineup. And I think that's insane. If you listen to Jay Johnson talk about Chris Stanfield, he's going in that tier of, like, we talked about it yesterday, the Josh Pearson, the Trey Morgan, the Cade Beloso. He's one of those, like, program guys that Jay Johnson absolutely loves. I don't think, if Stanfield's healthy, I think Stanfield is going to play. He was your leading hitter in the SEC for the majority of the SEC play. Or he might have finished that.
Right, and you've got plenty of pop in the lineup. You've got plenty of places to plug some power in. With Stanford, you're getting a consistent bat who can get on base. He led in doubles last year, and he's the most dangerous on the base path. And also defensively, he is lights out.
Mm-hmm. He almost ran one out the other day.
He did.
The first AB of the first game on Friday. He crushed one to right field. It was just like the only home run he hit last year.
Yeah.
I thought he ran it out of there and was he's
short.
going to get a couple this year. I'm calling it.
He's
going to get at least two. At least two.
There you go.
I'm thinking.
No, and I think if that's the worry is that he's going to lose a spot for power, there are so many spots that you have power. I mean, you're anticipating Curiel's power numbers to be up. Jake Brown obviously is showcasing the power pretty often. You have Milam, and then you've got Dardar, Simpson, Caraway, Pearson, York that you can just put in all these other spots. I mean, that's power. You've got Cerna, you've got Braun, you've got Aaron Beatty. I mean, there are plenty of spots that you've got power where you could have a Stanfield consistently be a guy that gets on base, is dangerous on the base path, and is as good defensively as he is.
At the table.
You don't make as big of a deal about getting those three guys back, including Stanfield. He obviously gets overshadowed by Curiel and Brown. But it was huge when Stanfield announced that he was coming back to LSU. I mean, it checked a big box because you didn't know who was going to be your third outfielder. And you have a national championship level outfielder who played center field on that team and made big plays after big plays down the stretch of the playoffs. So I think people can get infatuated with power and get bored with singles and doubles and drawing walks and putting together good ABs and stealing bags and playing good defense. It can be boring. I mean, when you can say, well, why don't we just take Stanfield out and put Simpson out and left and let Simpson just hit 15 bombs,
Yeah.
but you're sacrificing defense. You know,
Yeah.
we've seen that. It's the Braswell conversation from last season.
Yep.
Where it's like you're sacrificing offense to have another shortstop on the field. When you could take Braswell out and put whoever, whether it was Reeves or Pearson or some other guy at third, and sacrifice your ability to turn a 5-4-3 double play every single time for maybe some better power numbers.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I don't think there should be any concern with Stanfield. I think he is as consistent as this team has. I did see Jason Armstrong throw up on his Twitter, our guy from Inside LSU Baseball. He'll join us tomorrow. He's got his LSU Baseball Pitching Circle of Trust. It's where he has mapped out the relievers on this team that he has put into the Circle of Trust. I believe right now there are 4 guys in his Circle of Trust as it loads up on my screen here.
Can I guess them?
I'm going to get y'all to guess them.
Okay.
There are 4 pitchers at Inside LSU Baseball's Circle of Trust, 4 bullpen arms that have earned that trust. I'll let you guys guess the 4.
Guidry's got to be in there.
Guidry?
I would assume. He didn't look great last weekend, but I would assume going from last season, I think Cowan has to be in there.
No Cowan yet.
Williams.
Okay, interesting.
Williams,
Cooper Williams
yes.
and Maverick Rizzi, I would assume, are in
Yep,
there.
those are 3 of the 4. There's 1 left.
Is it only starters?
No, only
No,
bullpen
it's
arms.
Bullpen guys. Maybe
4 bullpen
How many
arms
is there
in the
any
Circle of Trust
starters?
right now.
Okay,
No.
4 bullpen arms. So
Sheeran.
And we've said Guidry, Williams, and Rizzi.
Sheeran.
Yep. Those are the 4.
Yeah.
The 4 right now, as the circle is forming, it's in the early stages. There's been 4 games.
Yep.
They're going to need that circle of trust to expand. Shout out to our guy, Jason Armstrong. But as of right now, Guidry, Williams, Rizzi, and Sheeran are the 4 in the circle of trust form. He says LSU is going to need the circle to expand, and the upcoming 4-game slate is a great opportunity. I would assume when we talk about this circle of trust next week, it'll likely have a handful more faces on it because you got some big games in front of you to get it right. What are you laughing at?
It's just a good graphic.
Yeah,
Yeah. The headshots. Love it.
you do.
Mm-hmm.
I would throw Zach Cowan in there just based off like who
Right.
I would personally trust. He did so much for you last year. I know he had a rough. I wouldn't even say it was a rough outing last weekend, but it wasn't a typical Zach Cowan outing. But yeah, I can get behind this.
There's something. It's funny when you talk about Zach Cowan, how people only remember the bad for some reason. That he's just been the guy that I guess the fan base is deemed like, oh, here comes Cowan. Whatever, you used to be like, oh God, here comes Cowan.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you forget about how many high leverage situations he was in last year and won you baseball games.
More than the bad moments.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't he get a start? Was it the second UCLA resume in
No.
Omaha that
No,
he
Arkansas.
started?
Arkansas. He went
Yeah.
5 1/3.
So
one run.
the thing that a
come
lot of
on.
people remember is the Little Rock game where he
Yes.
didn't pitch well and Evans had
Right.
to come in and save it. However, fast forward 2 weekends or even farther, the second game against Arkansas, he started that game and he
That was just
absolutely
the
balled.
Little Rock dark magic.
Right,
whatever.
right. But it's
Well,
just people hold on and they remember the rough spots more than the good spots. There were countless times Cowan came in and closed out games and won them. But then against South Carolina, it got rough. And there was a little
A&M.
rough patch there.
Right at the end, yeah.
Right, South Carolina, A&M were both rough, and then Little Rock was bad again. And it was like, is this like trouble? Is he? Like, they kind of figured him out, because he's got a fastball. It doesn't have that much velo on it, and a banging changeup. But that's it, right?
Yeah, they remember Alabama he gave up 2 runs.
Right.
A&M he gave up 2 runs.
South Carolina,
A&M he gave up 2 runs in back-to-back days.
Yeah.
And then Shuddy against Arkansas in 3 innings. Nobody seems to remember that. South Carolina gave up 3 runs.
Yep.
Little Rock gave up 4 runs.
Yeah. What about
And
Arkansas? in the
Arkansas
Cosmo
gave up
series?
1.
Yeah, it was 5 1/3.
He went 5
It was
1/3.
just
yeah.
a 1 home run.
He
gave.
balled out.
He was phenomenal.
But yeah,
So-
I think people just remember those whenever it was he lost you the baseball game.
Right.
And say, well, he also won you.
The
a good-
A&M game was bullshit too. That he did not lose us that game because they brought in, I believe it was Connor Ware to go lefty
Oh,
on
yeah,
Jace
yeah,
Lavalette, and he hits a fucking tapper to
I
the
remember
third
that.
baseman, and he just beats it out. And there's people on Twitter calling for Jay's head, saying, why the fuck would you bring in Connor Ware? Dude, he got a fucking 3-mile-per-hour exit velocity ground ball. Like
was that the one? Was that to Bear?
It worked.
That wasn't Bear, was it?
No, that wasn't Bear.
Good.
It was not Bear.
That was Tommy. That was Braswell.
But we will have Jacques Doucet join us in a little, right about 3 minutes. We'll take a quick break here, come back with the sports director over at WAFB this morning.
Jacob Berry.
Open up hour number
Tyler
2.
Hanover.
Yeah, there we go.
Jake Slaughter.
Josh Smith.
Christian Ibarra.
That's what I was trying to remember.
Wardos was created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granning at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff,
where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here. Hour number 2 on this Wednesday morning, and everybody's favorite segment. Every single Wednesday, we're joined by the sports director from WAFB, Jacques Doucet, who joins us here at 9 a.m. this morning. JD, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, guys. How we doing?
We're doing all right. How was your Mardi Gras?
Let's see. I rode in the crew of Mystique. They were nice enough to ask me to be the Grand Marshal, so I did that not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. I went to 2 Mardi Gras balls this year. I never do that, so that was fun. That was educational. I learned a few things about Mardi Gras balls. they're kind of like weddings. The first half can be kind of ceremonial and boring, and then the reception starts after. That's kind of how Mardi Gras balls go. But no, I had a good one. Went to check out the LSU softball team play last night, and sun's out today. Pretty day here to start Lent, I guess. Ash Wednesday. Baseball's playing this afternoon, both LSU and Southern, and a lot of stuff going on. So excited to be moving towards spring and these warmer than usual temperatures in February.
I want to start with one question on football. There was some murmurs and some talk over the weekend about Jake Olson potentially taking an NFL gig, being reached out to by the Commanders to become a coach there. He instead opts to stay in Baton Rouge and on Blake Baker's defensive staff. To you, what does that kind of represent something bigger of maybe they're all bought in on what's going on here in this new era of LSU football, or is it strictly just kind of, contract discussions or whatever? Because it seems like they've done a very good job at holding on and keeping who they want to keep and not allowing other programs or NFL franchises to snag coaches.
Yeah, I think it reflects well on LSU head coach Lane Kiffin and LSU once again, as you've mentioned. Certainly keeping Blake Baker was huge. Tulane made a big run at him, being a former player at Tulane to be the head coach, and I think Baker was pretty torn on it until the end and decided to stay at LSU. Obviously, Charlie Weiss Jr. has gotten interest from a lot of different NFL teams to coach, and he has stayed. And now Jake Olson being the latest, I think that it speaks to Olson's relationship with Baker, the fact that they coached together at Missouri, and then he followed Baker from Missouri to LSU and has worked on the staff and wants to stay put. And I think that reflects all well for LSU, that they've been able to keep their coaches in place despite the fact that a lot of people have tried to come around and poach them. And looking forward to the start of spring. I guess spring starts a little later than usual. I think it's March 24th, if I'm not mistaken. And don't know what the details are on the end of spring. I'm not expecting much in terms of a spring game or scrimmage or whatever. But anyway, I think it's good for LSU to keep those guys in place. And certainly from what we saw, Lane Kiffin having a good time down in New Orleans. Fans are excited about him being the coach. And we're all enjoying the honeymoon period with Coach Kiffin and about to move into the Bullets coming in the fall.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I also want to ask about LSU women's basketball last Saturday. It was a packed house. It was a huge weekend of LSU athletics, but that was the headliner. I mean, the PMAC was jumping. The crowd was awesome, and the game itself was a hard-fought game all the way to the end, even though the Tigers do fall. What were some of your takeaways from Saturday night in the PMAC?
Well, I don't think I'm going to be the first one to make this comparison. It's starting to feel like the LSU-Alabama football game of years past, in which it's your biggest home game of the year. It gets hyped. There's a blackout. There's a whiteout. There's whatever the theme is. There's a lot of build-up. There's a lot of excitement. The place is jumping, like you said. And then in the final moments, you can kind of feel the tension of, oh, no, we're going to get our heart broken again. And the plays just don't get made down the stretch, and it slips away. And you're like, dang it, we got to wait a long time to try to break this losing streak again to our next opportunity. So I thought LSU, similar to the game in the PMAC 2 years ago, jumped out early. I thought Flage played her tail off, gave 110%. It was unfortunate the two free throws inside a minute didn't go down. The second one was like halfway down and then popped out. Some of LSU's players obviously struggled. I thought Full Wiley, turned the ball over too much, was perhaps a little too juiced up, but that's kind of her game. Jada Richard didn't have a very good game shooting the basketball. LSU missed too many free throws. LSU missed too many shots in the paint as well. And the young lady for South Carolina, number 5, is it Tessa Thompson?
Tessa Johnson.
Tessa Johnson, excuse me. Tessa Johnson was on fire from three-point range, and it seemed like every time South Carolina got backed into a corner with the crowd and the atmosphere, somebody made a big shot for South Carolina. So, disappointing. Certainly one of those games that would boost your NCAA tournament resume. Now, still looking at it, right now, LSU has 5 victories over teams that are ranked in the top 25. We take a look at Texas, Oklahoma, Duke going on their big run since LSU played them, and I think both Georgia and Alabama have cracked into the top 25 again. So LSU does have some nice victories, but that's one that certainly everybody wanted to have, and now it puts them in a real interesting spot, talking to some people who know women's basketball, that, man, this is going to be hard for them to turn around and go to Ole Miss, who it's going to be a tough game for them to try to win on Thursday.
Yeah, and that was going to be my next question to you. You know, you bring up the games they have won. They've still got more on the slate ahead of them. But how tough is it? You know, you compared it to LSU, Alabama, and football. There are a lot of times that LSU would drop that game, get so hyped up for it, and fall short, and then kind of sleepwalk through the Arkansas game after and drop that one as well. How difficult is it for this team, for Kim Mulkey and her staff, to, after an emotional loss like it was on Saturday, to kind of to straighten it back out, get right, and get on the road to Oxford for what I would assume, even though it's kind of a football rivalry right now, will still be a pretty loud and hectic environment Thursday night?
Yeah, I wonder if the Ole Miss fan base can somehow spin a Lane Kiffin sign or two into the place to tie it into women's basketball.
No doubt.
I'm sure they will. But I think that the positive is LSU's got some time. The game was played Saturday night, so they've almost got, the better part of a week to recover and get back on the right track. If this game was played on a Tuesday, then I might not feel as good about it. But I think that's the challenge for Coach Mulkey, Bob Starkey, Gary Reedus, the whole staff, is to get them mentally back on the right track. Obviously, Flage took the game very hard. I think Michaela took the game hard. You did have some bright spots, though, with some young players with Grace Knox and Bella Hines showing that they could emerge and make some big plays. So, Ole Miss is ranked in the top 25. Their coach has done a really good job over there. And then you kind of have a quick turnaround where you play Missouri on Sunday, and you got Tennessee the following Thursday, I believe, in the PMAC, and then you go to Mississippi State, and then the regular season's over. And you go into the conference tournament, and you just don't we've talked about it on the show in the past. You would like to be in the spot that if you reach the Sweet 16, you could go to Fort Worth and not be going to, I believe it's in Sacramento is the other location.
Right.
After going to Albany, New York, and Spokane, Washington the last couple of years, you'd like to, stay a little closer if you make it to the Sweet 16. And when you lose games that you shouldn't, that's when you get sent away and don't get to stay closer. So.
Yeah, and speaking of the loss to South Carolina, to me, I didn't walk away from that game feeling down or out on this team. I didn't walk away, even though it was a tough loss, and there were some things that they didn't execute down the stretch with free throws or some of those turnovers, or really just shot making in general outside of Flage Johnson. I still didn't leave not feeling confident in what this team can do. Because they shouldn't be the best version of themselves in February. That should happen during March Madness. But I still feel like the fight and the effort and really just the talent they have. I'm still sitting pretty high on this team.
Yeah, and those of us who follow it and know that the narrative of, I think it's at 19 straight South Carolina has won.
Right.
A large majority of those are before Mulkey arrived. The games during the Mulkey period, for the most part, have been highly competitive, down to the wire type games. And yes, I think that LSU showed that they could play, Carolina to the wire. Now, a couple of things. It was at home. I mean, If you're playing in Columbia, that score's more lopsided. I'm sorry. And South Carolina's got some injuries, too. They're not 100%. So, you want to stay away from them like you did the year you won the national title, and Iowa and Caitlin Clark did the dirty work and took them out in the Final Four. But, I'm encouraged by the way they played to a large extent. my job is to cover things and not get involved with the fans. But some of the fans do remind me a bit of another fan base in which their team is highly successful, yet they are terribly insecure. And even after winning games, they drop into your comments, like the tweet I made yesterday about how LSU's beaten 5 teams in the top 25. One of these Carolina fans jumps in and says they only beat 3 that were ranked at the time.
Right.
And I said, I said this is actually more relevant. I mean, would you care about beating somebody who's ranked high in November, or would you care about beating somebody who's ranked in the top 25 now? And so anyway, some of the fans irritate me a bit, and I really shouldn't let that bother me, because it doesn't matter if LSU wins or loses. I've got a job to do either way. But it kind of reminds me of the LSU Alabama football thing.
Well, Jacques, once that stops happening, that means we don't care anymore.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. I mean, on a different angle of things, I think Drew Brees said, if once you don't have butterflies or don't get nervous or don't feel certain things doing your job, then it's time to get out. So yeah, I'm still into it, Lloyd.
There you go.
I'm invested.
But speaking of excitement, there's not a better it really isn't a better event than opening weekend in Alec Box Stadium, and that happened this past weekend as LSU got the season started against Milwaukee. What were your thoughts on Jay Johnson's 2026 program as team, as they got out there and they got started to a 4-0 start here in 2026?
Yeah, scored a lot of runs, certainly on Friday. Scored 15, and then on Sunday, went out to watch the game on Sunday, and Jake Brown and company driving the ball over the wall. And, the write-up or the feelings about this team before the year is that they may not hit a ton of home runs. Obviously, the weather a bit warm. You're talking more along the lines of 75 degrees instead of 35 degrees, so the ball is traveling pretty well, and Milwaukee was overwhelmed. I think that through 4 games, playing a Kent State team on Monday that went to Southeastern and swept the Lions and Hammond America. Got a good team, as Jay Johnson said. I mean, I think they don't want to give up 7 runs. They scored 10 to win, and so I think they're looking to clean up some of the things on the pitching aspect of things. But certainly, Zach York made a big debut. Got the biggest roar when he took second base the other night against Kent State. As I said, Brown hitting the ball well. Derek Curiel, as head coach Jay Johnson has said, was put on planet Earth to hit a line drive with men on base. Does a hell of a job doing that. So I think Kason Evans will be better. I think his first start of the year on the mound was a little shaky, but we saw him when the pressure was as much as it could be last year in LSU season, hanging in the balance, what he did against Little Rock. So, I mean, he'll come around. And so, yeah, it's what you expect. You expect LSU to score a lot of runs against Milwaukee and win big. That's what they did. And they'll clean some things up. And then they'll play this game today against Nicholls. And then they'll travel to Jacksonville to play 3 games. John Eads is going to head over and cover that for us and be in the middle of it. And it's just kind of the way, you progress through your non-conference and you get to your SEC, big SEC opener, and then springtime rolls around and you just kind of move segment to segment through the season. But so far, so good.
Jacques, have you ever seen a player as well received that hasn't played at LSU? Maybe and certainly with the transfer portal era, this might skew the question, but somebody like Zach York that comes immediately to LSU and is just, because of, I guess, how he looks and how he plays, becomes a fan favorite immediately.
Yeah, certainly going to be part of the all-time big boy team at LSU. Riley Cooper, I guess, would qualify as well, for that. But
Cade Beloso.
Cade Beloso. Who were the twins? Jordan?
The Jordan brothers, yep.
Yeah, Jordan brothers. They were kind of squatty dudes. They couldn't bring themselves to put the 3 on the roster when it comes to York. They got him at 295.
295.
So, yeah. So I think he's dropped a little weight since he got here. And, John Eads went out and shot them in Biloxi and got him scoring from second base back in October. And I said, that was a sight to see right there. Who is that? And so, yeah, I think and Mike Scarborough reported to me that he went to Modesto after opening night and that I'll just say York was drawing a crowd. So I think he's enjoying his time in Baton Rouge. So, yeah, it's certainly a fan favorite. I don't know who came up with Creole Bambino. I think I heard that on one of the broadcasts or something like that. So, but yet I don't know if they expected. I think Jake Brown described him as, you look at him, you think he's just going to be this guy that hits a bunch of home runs, but maybe that's not exactly his game, although he's hit one. But so he's a scrappy guy. He's got maybe he's got a little Glenn Big Baby Davis in him. Big guy who's got some quicks.
Hey, that's a good comp. But speaking of fan favorites, the last one I want to ask you, Gavin Guidry. It was a long season last year of question marks and wondering what's going on as he doesn't play for that national championship team after his first 2 seasons in Baton Rouge. But he's back, and he's announced himself in his first 2 appearances this year.
Yeah, who was our guy during the Maneri period? That was a pitcher, and they called him the unicorn. They were always waiting for him to come around. He had injuries, and I'm sure somebody in your chat room will come up with it. I can't remember, but yeah, I think Gavin, the national championship season showed so much promise, and then, the last couple of years has just been injuries and can't get him up and running. But obviously, he started off this year on a tear, and that's a great sign. I mean, Jay Johnson has said there may not be obviously a Paul Skeens or maybe even some of the other guys that he's relied on to be Friday night aces in this lineup, but 1 to 12, he felt like they're as deep and talented as they've been, and certainly if you can get a Gavin Guidry back up and running to what we saw in 2023 to an extent, that's a big addition and a big help to the team, and good for him, because certainly I know he's wanted to be out there, and the injuries have kept him on the sideline.
Well, JD, we appreciate you making some time for us this morning. What do y'all have going on over? I know you said Jean is getting out to Jacksonville this weekend, but what do y'all have going on at WFB?
Well, I think obviously we'll have highlights of LSU and Nicholls today. Southern and UNO play this afternoon over at Lee Hines Field. We were getting out. We were covering some high school soccer quarterfinal playoff action here. And then we've got, I think, the girls' high school basketball playoffs start this week. I think the boys are right behind them. We're going to have our WAFB High School Football Player of the Year special airing at the end of February. I've got a feature for our WAFB Meet Your Neighbor on Voice of the Lady Tigers, Patrick Wright, coming up on Saturday. So a lot of different things we're working on and got coming your way.
Well, JD, you mentioned like the sports calendar and the sports schedule, how it kind of goes from pocket to pocket. Whenever you've done this, I guess covering sports the way that you have, does it feel like the years go by faster? We were talking about that a little bit earlier. It feels like there's only 200 days until LSU football. We're like, well, that doesn't seem very long at all.
Yeah, that's a good question, Lloyd. I don't know. I think since I became sports director, I still got the greatest job in the world, but it's more work than it used to be, and it's more like work that's not as fun as what I used to do. Steve Schneider, my boss, was great about just kind of letting me be Peter Pan, and I just ran around and went out and just tried to crank out as much content as I could and cover as much stuff as I could. And now it's more along the lines of I've got to keep up with the calendar now and what's coming up and what's coming up next week and scheduling our guys and making sure we get everything covered. And
hire somebody to do that.
Yeah, exactly. They'll call him the WAFB Sports Czar or something and get him to do all that. But yeah, I mean, Sportsline alone to decide what games we're going to, who's going where, how we're doing all that. I mean, those are all things that, I should have prepared myself better for in the past, but I think have done a decent job with. But I think the last 2.5 years or whatever have gone by a little slower maybe than the first 20 whatever at Channel 9. I make 25 in March, believe it or not. So 25 years at Channel 9. When I first got there, I was the kid who looked like he was 14 and who was that little baby on the air. And now I think I am since Jay Grimes left, I'm the oldest tenured on the air. Greg Merriweather's right behind me and Steve Caparata right behind me. But when I got there, it was the Beatles of local television with George Sells, Donna Brett, Mike Graham, and Steve Schneider. So, but yeah, it's this is a busy time, Lloyd. There is so much going on, And on one hand, I really want to get out and cover as much LSU spring football as I can. But if we can't go, then I got plenty of other stuff I have to do.
There you go. Well, JD, we appreciate it. Congratulations on 25 years at Channel 9. You're doing a great job.
I thought you said he was turning 25.
No, not turning 25.
Oh.
He looks it, though.
Yes.
It's 25 years. Yep, 2001.
There you go, JD.
So-
We appreciate you. We'll talk to you again soon.
Okay, guys. Thank y'all.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you. There he is, Jacques Doucet. He's the best in the business. Look, I mean, I'm sure sports director, I think it's added a good bit to his plate, but he's handled it well. Still made time for us every day.
Could you imagine? 2001 was like LSU was at an absolute fever pitch.
Right.
And like, I guess do I have to ask a question to Nick Saban? I was like, is that
Right.
like I'd rather not.
Yeah, I'd rather just watch.
Or some people are different. Like I got one. And
Yeah.
it's like,
I've got a question. For
Yeah.
him.
You're 23 years
Why
old.
can't you run the football?
Yeah. Actually, quite frankly, what I want to know is, man, that's wild. You stepped into a pressure cooker.
Yeah, I mean,
And it probably wasn't like covered the same. Then it's like we don't really know what we're doing either.
Right. Football just becoming a monster.
People really seem to like that football.
Baseball coming off the heels
Right.
of Skip.
Schmoke.
Basketball at that point that's John Brady at the beginning. Like, I mean, you were still. I mean, that was quite the time to get into it. And then all the ups and downs it's been since then.
Yeah, that's why it's so funny to talk to you because he's lived through such a.
What a 25 years. To do that.
Because he was covering it. I was living it.
Right.
Because that's when you're sentient.
Of course.
Because I remember like 2001 is when it's like I'm upset, if something happened. Interesting. Because I bet they were like, go do baseball. Like, nobody really cares about football. And Nick Saban comes like, where do I park?
Yeah.
In his spot.
Not his spot.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, I know.
Great.
Well, we appreciate JD making some time for us. We'll take a quick break here. Come back after this with more Tingle & Co.
Covered this guy. What a cold-ass picture. He's so cool. Everything he does is
He's the
cool.
coolest. I just hear his voice, and it's like, yeah.
He should rap. I'm sure he can.
If he was ever like hired at like Alabama and he recruited me to go to Alabama, I think I would go to Alabama.
That's why whenever,
Like if Tyrann Mathieu said something to me, I would do it.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know
if he
why I
told me
brought
to do
Alabama.
something, I would
That's
do
what I'm
it.
saying. Like if Tyrann Mathieu was like, "Yo, we're gonna rob a bank," I'm like,
Boundaries
"Let's rob
kinda
a fucking
disappear.
Bank. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
No, fair enough.
I agree.
Hunter Hall asked for Poji's pick. Our secret.
I don't think he's awake yet.
we need a Poji bomb. No, he's in the chat.
Poji's,
He
is
said
he?
Dardar
Oh,
bomb
Poji's
today.
there. That's Poji's pick right there, Dardar bomb. I do have a pick from our secret Tingle & Co. picks analyst, and it is USA Hockey covers 1.5.
This guy loves him some fucking USA
Our
hockey.
Tingle
man.
& Co. picks analyst.
I know that watches
USA
hockey.
Hockey covers 1.5. To bounce back from the loss last night.
Who'd they lose to?
No.
The pick of the day.
Oh,
Pick of the day
Our
lost
analyst
last night.
lost, right.
USA Hockey today covers 1.5.
Who do they play? Latvia?
Couldn't fucking. That's our secret analyst.
I just
job
get
to
the
know who
picks
they play,
analyst
all right?
picks, man. I'm just a mouthpiece.
Is it?
I think it might be Latvia.
Let me see. I'm gonna open up the
It's that. It's
the
never
FanDuel
Sweden, I would
Sportsbook app
think.
right now.
Everybody get a guess in. It's not Canada.
I'm gonna go Sweden.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now, so
Oh.
I can't guess. Oh, chill.
I've got it.
I already guessed.
Latvia.
No.
I said Sweden.
It's sweet.
Croatia.
Yes.
Sweden.
Let's go.
Minus 1.5 USA Hockey. Bang. Place bet
And
in. There it is. Tingle & Co. bet of the day. Minus 1.5 USA Hockey covers, and it is minus 106 are the odds. So
I like when
5 to win, 972.
I like when we're talking hockey right now, and like we forget even what gambling means. Like I don't even know what I'm looking at.
What am I looking at right now? What does that
but
even do?
Minus one in the puck line.
Yeah, the puck line.
Let's go.
There you go. That's
Fuck
it.
Sweden, man.
USA Hockey minus 1.5. Our Tingle &
Sweden's
Co.
never
picks
done
analyst,
anything.
who
Fuck
is what,
Sweden, dude.
11-3? 11-3. Our picks analyst is sitting at.
Finally put one in the wrong column.
Yeah, that's all right. Bounce back
It
today.
gets back-
That was a Fat Tuesday bet. He was drunk.
Yeah.
Hey, the picks analyst likes Mardi Gras. It's all right. We'll take a quick break here. We'll come right back after this.
created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granning at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
What was your thought to the student section chanting Booker's name?
I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section.
That's about the overall the way that you.
I would like to give you a kudos for the worst question I've ever been asked.
All right, I'll take it.
Did you like
You should take it.
the preparation of the...
Do you really think I care about the other team?
No, I don't think you care about the other
Are you
team.
raising your voice at me?
No, I'm just
Yeah, you
saying-
are. Yeah, you are. Come on, dude.
No reason.
Come on. Yes, you are. Everybody's standing here listening to you. Everybody. This is on camera. They can hear you. I answered the question. I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section. I coach UCLA. I don't care about Michigan State students. I mean, who cares?
Dude, I mean,
You raised your voice at me?
God, that is just
Imagine playing for that.
he also ejected one of his players
Yeah.
during the game.
Yeah.
Like, he literally grabs the jersey and goes, locker room. He's like, take him to the locker room. Ejected a player.
The player was like, dude, I'm eligible. Like, I didn't get ejected. He was like, no, I'm ejecting you.
Yeah, like, you're
what
done.
What are you doing?
For a hard foul.
But, like, dude.
I
Kudos
guess
to
the only
the
thing
worst
worse-
question ever asked.
Yeah.
Are you raising your voice at me?
He goes, I'll take it. You should take it. I'm, okay.
Just so angry, man. So angry. It's part of the. Is it not part of the job?
Oh, he went to Michigan, so he does care about Michigan State.
Of course.
Fans.
Yeah, he cares.
So he clearly
He cares.
That's fine.
You just
And
flinched.
you flinched.
Even saying, like, I don't give a shit about the other team's student section, that's fine. That's honestly a fine. But then to be like, the worst question I've ever fucking heard. All right, dude, who cares?
And
like,
then to
just
double
move
down
on.
with, are you raising your voice at me?
That's insane. Like, yeah, when you tell someone they are bad at their job, like, yeah, they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Everyone in there's a human. I just and this is the thing. I don't dislike UCLA's coach. Like, I've liked
I do
him
now.
but that scene that's a bad scene.
Are they not doing well this year?
No, they're not. I think they're struggling. But, like, I was a fan of Cronin. Like, he's a good coach basketball-wise. But I do think that this new era is applying a little bit more pressure on everybody. There's more pressure to win and to perform. You'll get fired quicker. You have to pay these players. They maybe have a little bit bigger of egos now. The whole thing has changed.
And you got to fly across the country to play an in-conference game in the middle
And you
of
got
the
to
week.
fly across the country to play an
They
in-conference
did
game.
lose by 25. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough. I mean, he was definitely, like, pissed off.
Yeah,
he's angry at the game, and then he got, straight up.
I see. It's all coming to.
You're putting the pieces together over there?
He's divorced.
Yeah, but be a fucking man. Don't take it out on the reporter. Go
Yeah,
take it out on your players.
Because, okay, I'll ask. Did it sound like that guy was raising his voice?
No.
His volume was louder than Mick's because Mick was whispering.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, the volume was louder. And even if he did raise his voice, he wasn't yelling at you,
Yeah.
Mick.
But this is and he has an undiagnosed aneurysm because he gets mad a lot. But it's because he went to 2021 Final Four, Sweet 16, Sweet 16, round of 32. We're regressing.
Right.
And he's like, I'll never win a national championship, and it's all coming.
Well, the Final Four team shouldn't have made it to the Final Four. They were like...
Yeah, they were an 11 seed.
Yeah, they were an 11 seed that made it all the way there and then lost on a game winner to Suggs.
Yeah. That's when the pressure comes.
And so then he becomes lauded as one of the best coaches in the country and what they've done, and they've never really... but back-to-back Sweet 16s is not bad.
No.
It's still good. It's better.
I want to say the year after they went to the Final Four, though, they were like preseason top 5, and then like kind of they did go to the Sweet 16, but kind of didn't meet expectations.
No, not at all. And the sport's changed since 2021. Like...
Yeah, I don't want to play for that.
Yeah, and it's different.
And I'm sure he's is a yeller or a coach.
Definitely.
That's fine though.
Yell
Yell at your
coach. I have no
team.
problem with that.
No.
Yell at your children. Yell at your wife. Don't yell at the reporter. Like, he's just doing his job.
I'm just here to ask you a question.
Yeah, like, it wasn't even that bad of a freaking question, I don't think.
I mean, was the student section lit?
Well, he asked a question. I think the student section was chanting one of the players' names, I think, or something like that. And he said, what'd you think about the student section chanting whatever the name was? And he was like, I don't give a shit about the student section, which is fine. You don't have, that's fine. Like, that's a fine answer. But don't attack the reporter.
Yeah. Don't
Like,
go
what are we
after the
doing?
reporter for it. You're
Like-
spoiled. You know what? You guys are spoiled.
We can run the ball. No, you fucking can't. Fucking idiot.
You only need one.
It only takes one.
The dumbest answer I've ever heard in my life.
The best was when they said it only takes one, and there were people like, he's right, it does only take one. No, that's not
not
running
how
the
that
ball.
It's not running the ball at all.
That's like scoring on a flea flicker. Like, oh, we can't throw it deep. Did you see that?
No.
Like, you did a trick play.
Yeah.
That was you put
Well, and
Jack Piper on offense.
Yeah, as a freaking H-back.
That was ridiculous. And people wanted to see it again.
That was the day I learned. I was like, I know football better than our head football coach.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
That's just a wild move.
No, it's crazy.
And the best was people like, well, do it again. I don't think it's...
go back to the Power I. That's our
How did
deal.
he win at his other places, though? Like, how is this...
He wasn't even
I
playing.
don't think he's an inherently bad football coach. I just don't think he really, tried.
He
here.
didn't.
He was at Notre
didn't
Dame.
try.
But like, the whole point of LSU is you really don't have to try or be that smart to win. And he didn't try and was the worst we'd ever had.
He is objectively the worst head coach.
Since Saban. Like in the Saban era.
Saban was the best.
Right. I'm saying since Saban got here until now.
He's the worst. It's the worst experience I've had.
He didn't win a national championship. All the other ones have.
Right. I mean, Les was a goob.
Won a national championship.
He won a national championship.
It could have won more.
And he wasn't
recruited the hell out of it. Teams weren't soft.
No,
he was an idiot.
He was an
Oklahoma
idiot.
State upset.
He lost you games.
If it weren't
himself,
but
without playing,
his teams were never soft.
If it weren't for one team in Alabama, he probably has 2 or 3.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
which is crazy.
Very likely.
Brian Kelly.
Oh, if Nick Saban doesn't go back to Alabama, Les Miles has 8 national championships.
That would be insane. Well, what would have happened is you'd have seen some all-time blunders on the biggest stage by him.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
It would have been so embarrassing for him. But there would have been some moments trying to eat some turf, like artificial turf.
I remember
timeouts, trick plays. It would have been, this moment's too big for this man.
Yeah.
And he just stumbles on to, he keeps getting to the final of American Idol. And then, he's actually not talented.
Some of the trick plays were tough, though. Some of them
for
were cool.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
The D'Angelo Peterson around against Bama, that was cold.
I mean,
still didn't score.
Tossing it over your head backwards to your kicker is...
No, you set up the D'Angelo Peterson play for 8 years.
Yeah, and you got it. You picked up a
It only takes one
down. You got to the 2-yard line.
He should have scored.
I mean,
we can run the ball.
You can't tell me your holder... looking at that is not inherently awesome.
That is
cool, it's a bad idea.
He bounced it off the turf.
He did it
We're
twice.
like, if it's a straight line.
No,
it's
I had a
lateral.
protractor out on the television. I was hammered in high school at a watch party. We were pausing it. Steve's it's behind the line.
Has
to be. And it's they didn't review a lot back then, but sure did they review that one. It's I don't know what they're going to do.
Look, here you go. You brought up how did Brian Kelly win at other places. 2012 Notre Dame, which is debatably his best team ever.
Mm-hmm.
They went undefeated, lost to Bama, got stomped by Bama in the national championship. Beat Navy 50-10, Purdue 20-17, Michigan State 20-3, Michigan 13-6. They beat Miami 41-3, but Miami was 7-5 that year.
Ja'Cory Harris?
In 2012, maybe. They beat Stanford in OT 20-13. BYU 17-14.
I mean, the schedule's so cupcake.
At Oklahoma 30-13.
It's a good one.
Versus Pitt 29-26 in 3 overtimes. They beat Boston College 21-6, Wake Forest 38-0, and USC at the end of the year at USC 22-13 before losing to Bama 42-14 in the national championship. They played nobody.
Yeah. It was a good team, though. It wasn't
it was a good team.
They probably have 2 or 3 losses in the SEC.
But that's where
7,
the coaching didn't really matter as much because you're better than the other teams you're playing.
I also think in that national championship game, if you swap Nick Saban and Brian Kelly, Alabama still wins.
Yes.
Yeah. That's as much as I fucking hate Brian Kelly, I can't fault him for getting killed by that. That Alabama team was fucking loaded.
When they came out the tunnel, Notre Dame looked scared.
Pissed down their leg.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, that's what... Because they haven't seen anybody like this yet.
Yeah.
And you waited all year, and you get oh, we might be in for a...
Their starting middle linebacker got...
He got catfished.
Well, and he was a dog, and he's a Heisman finalist. You're like, we got this Manti Te'o guy. Oh, well, Alabama's got 15 of them.
Yeah,
Their entire defense
play
is
here.
that. Yeah,
literally. I can't believe...
He got catfished?
That it really ruined his career that much.
But he wasn't that.
He was the first. He was the first one.
He wasn't the first one, but he was the first. I guarantee he wasn't the
That's
first.
That's embarrassing.
No. It's bad.
It started a whole TV show.
But
it wouldn't bother me.
His, the football part.
Well, the thing is, it shouldn't impact your football career because it didn't happen on the football field.
You should still be able to be good at football.
Yeah, it's not like what's the other guys whenever you shoot Derek Jeter, like that would impact you at work because you shot Derek Jeter
in the
and
leg.
you're a cop. You're like, I don't know if I
At the
should
World Series.
I don't know if I should do this.
Yeah.
You could be like, oh, at least I still have football. Like if that's not going to disappear, it's real. You're playing it.
Yeah.
But I would feel dumb every night I went to bed.
Well, and it's definitely like the mental aspect of it. I mean,
yeah,
you just got
and on the national stage, like everyone knows.
See, because that was the thing. I didn't know the full.
She was good at it.
Like the full array
Wasn't
of
it
it.
He whatever.
Well, if you watch the documentary,
I thought it was
I haven't
not
seen the
anymore.
documentary.
It ended up being a she.
Oh,
I watched it.
yeah.
It was in high school.
She was playing the long game.
So
Eventually,
maybe
I
it
will
wasn't
look like
a catfish.
It was.
Well, no, it definitely was. Have y'all watched The Untold?
It's
No,
I have.
It was dude. Oh my! It is. I didn't understand.
He got.
I didn't understand
really.
the scale of it until I watched that.
But
and
was
I
it like
my jaw
dropped
for the whole entire thing?
Did you
We
come
should
out of
watch
it
party.
thinking like Manti Te'o was dumb, or you were like, okay, I actually could kind of see someone. fall into this?
1,000% this could have happened to anyone.
Anyone.
Both
Okay.
really.
Well, he
She
definitely
would-
like still. I mean, at that point in time, because now you look at it and you're like, well, you wouldn't fall for that because like
It's happened to
It's
him.
different.
it's happened
now,
so many
yeah,
times,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But at that point in time, you probably fall for it.
Well, he had.
Yeah.
Manti Te'o was getting pictured. This woman said she couldn't do anything because she had cancer or something in a hospital bed, and he's like, "Take a picture, please." Like, I haven't asked for much. Like, can you take a picture? And she gets somebody at the hospital that is sick in the bed to hold up the date and time, and took a picture. Like, oh, let me take a picture and send it to Te'o. She's like, so
Like, dude, like, played-
Yeah,
you're
that's-
diabolical.
Yeah.
Played.
What
him.
was the like whole point of like? Was he sending her money or like?
No,
was it literally just
this
like-
was
in
just
love.
someone that was that wanted Manti Te'o.
They were like LARPing,
wanted a relationship
basically.
with him.
I don't even
That
know
is
if she really
wild.
cared that he was the Notre Dame guy.
No, it was just I think
Probably
they
just liked
knew
them.
each other. Like
Yeah.
they knew each other.
Oh,
from
yeah,
outside,
yeah. It's a-
and, like,
dude,
real
it's
life.
there's so many
Dude,
layers.
we'd have to watch it now.
I actually do want to watch it.
It's
Because
good.
I saw it
Crazy.
come out and I was like, I don't even really.
Poji in the chat. I'm falling for it.
I saw it senior year of high school.
Wait,
so
is it
I'm
happening to
not-
Poge
I'm not
right now?
Caught up on all the details.
Yeah, because
No.
I was kind of like where you were. It's like I know the story.
Yeah, I just knew he got catfish.
Right, and I
like
felt-
there was a fake girlfriend.
I was like, how much like extra information really is there? Like
There's
he
a
got
lot.
catfish.
There's a
okay.
lot.
I actually do want. I'm gonna go watch it tonight. Probably.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember watching it. It was just one night because the Untolds when they first came out were sick. Like the Mouths of the Palace one.
Yeah,
was
they
awesome.
started
one
off
was
way
really
too
good.
hot.
Like they came out with some freaking bangers.
Yeah.
And the Manti Te'o one was, and I was like,
Was that the referee gambling?
they had the
year,
referee
too?
gambling one was awesome.
Yeah.
The what was it Gilbert Arenas
oh, I didn't.
and the shooting guards one because Gilbert Arenas brought guns to the
Yeah.
facility. Like that story's crazy. But this one, the Manti Te'o one's probably the best one.
Is it? It's just one episode or is
Just
it
one
multiple?
episode. Just
one.
one little.
Okay,
Yeah.
if it's one episode,
Yeah.
I'll watch it tonight.
That
That's
and
actually
Malice at the
crazy.
Palace are the best too. Those are.
Which one? Manti Malice at the Palace. Oh, the
Yeah.
Malice at the Palace was elite when it came out.
They're like if Steven Jackson connected,
Bro,
he would have
It
killed.
was
that
it was
dude.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah.
If he would have connected
Was
on
it
that
Jermaine?
punch,
Okay.
yes, that young man would have passed away on the spot.
He would not have been in that series as a real person. He
No.
would have been an obit.
It was that was
He slipped.
an absolute
One of the biggest.
sledgehammer going at
What
that
ifs?
guy's head.
Yeah, I really wish it would have happened.
Because what happens in the NBA if Jermaine O'Neal kills a fan?
He's probably in jail.
But does the NBA?
Go to jail?
That's
Does the-
true.
is the
Yeah.
NBA
No, the
That's
NBA
true.
gets the NBA gets sued.
But I just wanted to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Because he
Dude,
would.
I mean, can we? I know
would
we
get
can't
swept
really
under
play
the
it, but
rug,
I
I
kind of
think.
want to play it, even though we'll get flagged for it.
I think it would get swept under the rug.
Dude, it is.
No, it happened in public.
No, like it got.
I
video.
know, but I
This
don't
is-
think dude. That's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Like I don't. There's too much money involved.
All it takes is one lawyer that wants to take down the NBA.
Bro,
that has the
it was.
has the guns to do it, and the NBA's probably cooked.
It was a sledgehammer at that dude's head.
Yeah.
Like,
and
he slips. So, like, Jermaine slips. Like, that's the dude didn't weave it. Like, it was there.
Oh, he was
slipped,
wide
and so
open.
Yeah.
And so he
Might
missed.
be-
Wide open! Freaking, you just went full Gus Johnson.
Fonzie, I would not catfish another dude. That is some Lloyd shit. Don't even.
Could you imagine you like texting a girl and you're like really enjoying
You
it,
think you'd
and then
be-
it's Lloyd,
You think you'd be good at being the girl?
like catfishing?
Like catfishing?
I'd be the best. Dog. Let me tell you, I'd be so fucking good.
Sounds like you're doing
What's
it right
your loss?
now.
I might. You never know.
Because I agree. I think I'd be able to do it good too. Like
Go-
I'd be able to,
around
like,
enough.
text
Two-man?
good.
You wanna go on a two-man?
yeah.
That would make it easier.
What?
It just feels like it takes so much effort.
Yeah.
And you kind of
we
like
just do it as a team.
Yeah, it's like, can you take my shift tonight?
Well, with AI now,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
old guys are fucked.
Well, no, they
Like they are so cooked.
They've already been caught.
Dude,
A lot
the
of them
amount
are
of
cooked.
like the amount of
Q
people.
freeze.
this guy connects.
Yeah, Ron Artest connects his. Yeah. Where's the Jermaine O'Neal punch? Dude. Oh, he misses and hits him, bro. If he
doesn't slip, he still got him.
Yeah. If he doesn't slip and he connects like with his face, bro.
If he can get two on the floor, if he's firm, he's dead.
I mean, his hand is probably the size of that guy's head. Like,
Yeah,
his
yeah,
fist
yeah,
is
yeah.
like,
It's an elite athlete.
yeah.
I
That
mean,
Pacers team was.
Oh, I mean, no, both of those teams. There's
Right.
a reason that became the rivalry was because both of those teams
we'll fight.
wanted to fight.
What year was that? It was like early
2000
2002. It was before the
It was
Pistons
early
won.
2000s.
Early 2000s.
It was after the Pistons won, I
Was it?
believe. I think it was the year after they won the
Yes,
finals.
because they thought the
2005.
Pacers could win it.
05.
The
And they
Pacers
won it-
should have won it that
they
year, but
won it in
half the
what?
team got suspended for the whole year.
You think we're going to get in trouble?
Well, they had run into each other in the playoffs a couple times. Like, Reggie Miller is still on that Pacers team.
that Pacers
Yeah.
team could have won the finals.
He just
Yeah.
wasn't
There.
playing. You know, like he was old.
And then Jermaine O'Neal, Artest, and Steven Jackson get
Booted.
gone the rest of the year.
That's the other funny part is Ron Artest and Steven Jackson going to the locker room after, and Ron goes, "You think we're going to get in trouble?" Bro, we better get kicked out the league.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you think we're in trouble? We just went into the stands and fought the fans. We in trouble? Yes, just
Now,
a matter of how much.
There are buku
That's
untolds
incredible.
now.
I know, I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh! So I'm gonna read through them now. So there's the untold Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel.
Good one.
I've seen
I've
that. one.
seen
There's
that
a good
one.
one.
David Beckham.
LSU
won.
not mentioned.
There's untold crime and penalties, which is the bad boys of hockey. I haven't seen this
No.
one.
That one
It
sounds
is
good.
a team bought by a man with mob ties, run by a 17-year-old son, and with a rep for being as violent as they were good.
Oh, is that the hockey? The
hockey
Dansbury
one?
Trashers?
I haven't seen that one. There's the sign stealer. I watched that one. Flagrant foul. Operation Flagrant Foul is
Watch that one.
The paying the refs or the ref gambling.
Tim Donaghy.
There's Malice at the Palace. There's the Untold Hall of Shame, which is one of the biggest steroid scandals. I haven't watched that one.
Is that the baseball? Is that Victor Conti?
Yes.
That's the Balco one.
Yeah, that's Balco.
That's a good one too.
I haven't seen that one. There's the Girlfriend Who Didn't Exist,
Seen that one.
which we were just talking about. There's the Fall of Favre. I haven't watched that one.
And they're not that long. They're like an hour.
Swamp Kings, Shooting Guards, I will say, very good one.
I haven't seen that
The
one.
Gilbert Arenas and whatever I can't ever remember the other guy's name, where they got into it like back and forth, and then the craziest part about it, I'm not gonna say it because you just need to watch it, but like bro, he brings two guns. We know that part. He brings two guns to the locker room.
That's insane.
Lays them on the guy's chair. I think his name is Jamar. Lays them on his chair and says, and leaves a note, pick which one. Like Gilbert literally
fuck,
like called his bluff like
Yeah.
hard. Like
I do love Gilbert
I'll
Arenas.
bring you the guns.
Jeez.
The Murder of Air McNair, I watched that one. Liver King, never saw that one.
That's me.
The Rise and Fall of And One, which is And One basketball.
I've seen that one.
Untold Deal with the Devil, which is Chrissy Martin. I've watched that one. Untold Caitlyn Jenner. Haven't seen that one.
I've lived it.
Untold Hope Solo versus U.S. Soccer.
We have. We've watched the whole thing.
I've lived it.
I might have to watch the
But
Hope
bro, there's
Solo
a
one.
bunch of them. Jake Paul, Breaking Point. Like we've got a lot of them.
I don't want to see anything with Jake Paul. And then obviously the Florida Gators one.
See, I like Jake Paul.
That one I
more
heard
than
was
like
bad.
Logan
That one
Paul.
I did not hear was
I
good.
didn't. It wasn't good.
Which
What-
one?
The Swamp Kings.
Oh, it was not as good as it could
It
have
wasn't.
been.
Yeah, it
It's
wasn't.
surface level,
It was
right?
underwhelming.
It was just interest. Like it was just cool to watch.
Yeah, it was
like
like
it's like Tebow and
Yeah,
like Percy
yeah,
Harvin and Urban Meyer. And
it
Brandon
was a
Spikes.
Urban Meyer puff piece when it should have been like an
Yeah, this is
absolute
right after he-
dismantling of that
Yeah,
Florida
it
team.
wasn't
Yeah.
like.
We didn't hear anything about the Pouncey twins.
It was just if you hadn't,
Or
if you
Aaron
didn't know
Hernandez.
about it,
Or
you
Aaron
weren't gonna
Hernandez.
learn any.
Yeah.
Like you were just gonna.
Yeah,
learn
they
the
weren't
story
gonna
that was
do
good.
like the dirty underbelly of.
No,
Somebody
yeah.
needs to because they're so that team.
It's
There is so
wild.
much,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
it's
good.
wild.
and they were good at football.
Very
Yeah,
good.
and they were very distracted.
Yeah.
A lot. And,
I
and this is right
Florida
after
back in the
Herb
day,
was
too.
like finger fucking that girl on the dance floor, and then this came out.
Yeah, it was a puff
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
Like, forget about that.
And he had to go back and cut some more stuff. Like, oh, good coach. Like, you just kicked a kicker too.
Yeah, you just kicked the kicker, and now your hands is in some jeans.
In some jeans, and they had to close
Young
the restaurant.
jeans, too.
They closed the restaurant.
But he has a really sweet glass like board now. He works for the Big Ten or something, and he breaks down plays. He still knows his offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, he knows
But
ball.
the
He knows
board
his
that
shit.
He's not a good coach.
Yeah.
I think the game has passed him by.
I think so as
That's
well.
fine.
because Urban is kind of
Well,
the heart attack, the migraines, the fingerings.
I think if he came back to college football at like a good program, I think they would.
I would
be
think it
really
would be
good
it would be
pretty
interesting
fast.
if he went to.
It depends
He
if
always
he-
wanted the Notre Dame job.
Yeah. Sabrion G in the chat. When is Christian Mingle coming back? I missed that segment. That depends on one person.
What is Christian?
Actually,
Mingle?
two.
We've tried. We just don't want to talk about it on camera. I guess I don't know. It's just never. Noah hasn't
we had
up that
we
lob
had a
yet.
segment when we first started the show. It was called Christian Mingle because Christian had just started talking to a young lady. So we had a Christian Mingle segment where he updated us on the goings-ons of that relationship.
and it would just be a humiliation ritual for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
that's-
that.
See,
That's
look, cause
funny.
see how he's getting red right
Yeah,
now.
like, I would get
he
red
gets
on
red.
camera.
He gets red. when we
It
bring
gets
up
really red.
I can't help it. It just
It just happens.
Oh look, he's
when
gonna
you-
get more red.
it's more red now. Thanks, guys.
So what's going on? Like, when's the last time you talked to her or him? I don't
Oh no! So
Oh, no, this girl's
So
over.
that girl,
So I was-
they were doing it. He breaks up with her on the way to.
Oh my
watch
god!
party.
This was
Watch
why it
party.
stopped. It was like he crashed out.
He crashed out.
on the way to a watch party is
It's
wild.
crazy.
Well, but it's anyway. We were gonna have a Christian Mingle segment that week, but I had to go back to work, so
Yeah.
we never got to explain the end of that. And then there was more happenings over the summer, and then I guess into the school year that
Yeah, we
just
never really brought up Bunny.
The lob wasn't thrown.
No, the best is
No, we don't need it. That one we could skip.
I don't know.
that.
We have we have more content with that one.
There's
But that
TikToks.
would, yeah, I wouldn't do that to
There's
her.
TikToks. Oh my.
It might help her.
But
No. So Christian, he breaks up with her because he thinks that she's gonna break up with him, and he's like, "I'll beat
Okay.
you to the punch."
I've done
And
that.
she had no intention of breaking
she
up
looks
with him.
at. She texts Christian.
Yeah,
and
but you
says-
got to save face. No, that's a dub.
I honestly respect Christian for this.
Yeah.
She texts Christian. It just feels off to me. We need to talk.
Okay, let's break
And
up.
he goes, "Okay, we're breaking up."
I was like, all right, bet.
I respect
We're
that.
playing
I
Russian
respect
roulette,
that.
and there's
And
no
then-
rules, and I shoot her first.
And then
type shit. That's fear of intimacy. Let's
But this is
fucking
the
go.
other thing. Then a couple days later, she texts him wanting to like meet back up and talk about it.
Nah, fuck
He
that.
says no.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's
Dude,
like
and he's never spoken to her since.
Fuck yeah.
have it, yeah, literally have it. She came up to me at a tailgate, and she came up to me. She's like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, you need anything?" She was like, "Nope." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
just
will
made
say
it. He
that
just made
I
his. He
like,
shouldn't
that's
hate
lit.
her this much.
No, he shouldn't.
I
just
don't.
made
I
his-
don't hate her. It's just like
Yeah, you just made your
Who are
mind
you
up. I'm not
again?
talking to you
Okay,
anymore
thank you.
ever again about anything whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because I
And I
broke up with
respect
you.
it.
I don't
respect
want
that.
girlfriends. I like my guy friends.
I do
There you
respect the like breaking up with her, and then a lot of guys would have folded as soon as she texted back.
Right.
So like
Yeah,
sticking to
yeah.
your guns, that's respectable.
Quitting before you get fired.
It is a
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
of
yeah.
stubbornness because it might have been in my best interest to maybe but
Yeah,
But we don't have to. The grass
but
is
I don't even. I'm happy where I am now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, yeah, I don't think it would have lasted until now. But he
No,
shows
no,
up
no.
to the watch party and is just off his hammered, and he's off his rocker. He comes in and cranks out 50 push-ups on the stream in
Wait,
a
y'all
row.
told me to do that.
And,
Hold on.
but it was
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
some vile things to himself. It was like I was like, I don't think he's okay. It was interesting. Then he pouted for a little bit on the show and sat right next to Rome.
Well, the alcohol came down on me a
Uh-huh.
little bit. I got tired, and then
got sad.
it was a fun.
He took over the show. It was a roller coaster.
It was an absolute
It was
roller
a roller
coaster.
coaster
He
of 3
was
days too.
out of it.
And then I mean there was one night we were in Omaha. Lloyd went and hung out with Jay Mitch and He went and do something with him. So I stayed back with Christian. We played MLB The Show. He was maybe a little loose. We played MLB The Show for maybe 3 hours, and he talks about women for the entire 3 hours.
Yeah, we were yapping about it.
On stream
bonded.
or
No,
just like
just
okay,
like
okay.
just two boys chilling.
Don't.
on the
Yeah,
couch.
just
Let's
the-
not
just
act
the
like
boys.
we weren't both talking because
Of course. And then we got in a fight about who would be a better fit, John Moran or Trey Young on the Pelicans.
You said Trey Young. I said
Trae
John
Young.
Morant.
Yeah, it's Trey Young.
It is Trae Young.
I said Ja Morant. Well, okay, for character and city purposes, I said Ja Morant. He said Trae Young for basketball.
That's not a good fit.
I look past
the
that.
fact that he would fit in with the bad and the crime in New Orleans does not help your point.
Yeah.
No. Memphis loved him for all of that. And I think he's a little bit older now. I think Ja Morant, for who he is, I think would fit perfectly in New Orleans.
Oh, he would be a hit.
But that's bad.
No, I think that's what I said, though. I think he's older now.
I get that where he could kind of move around more in New Orleans and it wouldn't be as noticed.
That too. I mean, he would enjoy
See, I was thinking about it strictly basketball-wise.
Right.
Where
Strictly
Trae Young
basketball,
is
it is
really
better
good
fit.
at pick and roll and would
you
be
have
great with
Zion.
Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
But
But it would also be cool to have like the shirt.
It was a good argument.
Ja
He's
Morant
also,
and Zion.
he's also a better shooter.
Yes, no, he is.
Oh, Ja Morant? Great.
No, Trae Young is
Oh.
a better shooter.
There'd be a lot of slashing going on if Ja Morant was on the Pelicans.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't. I don't think it would work basketball-wise, or it wouldn't work as well basketball-wise.
yeah,
Interesting. But yeah, that was Christian Mingle.
that's Christian Mingle. For
That's
you.
we
awesome.
can bring it back.
It was
should
a
bring
good,
it back.
it actually really did pick up. Like people were coming
People
up
were
again,
asking
like,
him.
like we showed up to spring practice and people were coming up to Christian Mingle.
That's insane.
That's what he was known
And
for.
I'm like, bro,
That's
oh my
insane.
god.
And then it went exactly like I thought it was. Like it's going to end up. It's just going to end terribly
Where
because
he shows up
Yeah.
wanting to burn golf suites to the ground.
Yeah. He got out the car, and thank God, I think Big Sexy drove you.
yeah, he drove.
Mm-hmm. He got out the car. I was like, "Oh, you're already drunk." I was like,
Yeah.
"You
Well, yeah, we were
he
day
goes,
drinking.
Can you get me 6 beers?" And I was like, "You just want 6 beers?" It's like, what? You like a 6-pack? Can you give me like 6 beers? Like,
That's insane.
It's like, what happened to you?
That's
Oh,
so
it was a
funny.
blast.
Find this watch party.
We need to bring it back. We need to bring back Christian Mingle.
Yeah,
We
we,
need to
can
do
do.
It needs to be worth it though. Like it needs to be like a.
We can do
serious-
whiting out.
I mean, honestly, the last one
About that.
would have been a really good segment.
Dude, that one would have. The best part about Christian Mingle for me was it
The
never
attention?
got back to her.
which
It
is
She didn't know it existed.
Which that tells
I
you she
did everything
didn't
in
like
my
him.
power to prevent.
Yeah, that
her
is
from
kind of
knowing
that is
about
actually
it.
kind of facts.
So, like if she had found out, I would have been cooked. But
Yeah.
she never knew.
But
about
it'd
it,
been a
and-
great way to like break up with her if you were really cynical. Be like, oh, I'll do this show. I didn't know if you wanted to like watch some of it, and it's you breaking up with her on the stream, and that's the only one she watches.
It's you being like, dude, she's honestly so fucking annoying. Like,
Yeah.
We also did a challenge wheel for, and we might do that this weekend.
Yeah, we got
For a watch party for baseball games, because baseball, like football watch parties,
It's all
there's
football.
always something going on.
Yeah.
Baseball can be a little slower and boring.
We could go 72
boring.
hours.
And we could. And we did. So what we did was we had a challenge wheel. It lands on Christian. It was like Call at the Plate was the name of it, which was he has to give his phone to somebody
Dude,
else.
I actually saw that
They
girl like a
scroll
week, like 2
through
weeks
their
ago.
contacts. Boom, land on a name. I have his phone, right? I land on a guy's name. There's a girl's name right underneath it. So I boom, click that one.
Yeah.
It's a girl from his Spanish class. He calls her in Espanol and goes, "Hola, me llamo Christian. Me gusta."
Handcuffs.
No. Handcuffs. He says shot collar because he had a shot collar because we had just shocked him.
Yeah.
He says me gusta shot collar
Handcuffs.
handcuffs.
I played it up. Dude, and the worst part was, dude, I saw that girl like like a month ago. Like,
She ever say anything?
dude, I saw her walking by me and I was like, oh my fucking God. I didn't say a word to her. I just kept
You didn't say, oh, hola.
Dude, I saw her. I was like,
Me gusta handcuffs was
That's
crazy.
insane.
and the worst
No,
part,
that's
I mean,
insane.
I thought I had to play it up, but apparently I could have just said, hey, like,
You could have said anything. We didn't tell you to say you.
Well,
like
Jonathan was
handcuffs.
coaching him up.
Yeah, that's true.
He coached me up on the 24-hour stream. Terrible fucking
yeah.
pickup line he gave me for Tinder.
Oh, let me see if
I
I can find
deleted
this.
Tinder because of it.
If I can find this
Fucking
video
ruined
of
my life.
Christian.
Me gusta handcuffs is an insane shot, dude.
It was, cause
I was not
no.
expecting her to respond to that, but
I wouldn't respond.
it was
Well, I
for
guess I
it was
probably
for
would
watch party
respond to that.
purposes.
It was a voicemail.
Hola, Christian.
¿Qué pasa, bonita?
Somebody's calling me. Tu eres bonita.
Oh, no.
6.5 hours later.
And then he goes, "Me gusta
Oh, we
shot
put it in
collar
there?
y handcuffs."
That is, oh,
It was
my
bad,
God.
man.
That's
Great.
incredible.
It was unbelievable. Me gusta
Oh
handcuffs.
no, Valentine.
Valentine, no.
Dude, it was wild.
That is not the
I
shot.
also ate a whole lemon.
Oh, that
last
was
morning.
brutal.
Really?
Yeah, like peel and everything.
Well, we were
I
eating.
bet I gave my friend $20 to eat a whole banana
Yeah.
with the peel on a couple
Yeah.
years ago.
That's better than a lemon.
We were eating
Lemon
sports
was bad.
trading cards.
Yeah, we ate sports cards.
Dude, I don't know how that
What else did we-
happened.
What
but-
else? What else was happening? That
I guess I can't hate on what other people
Wait, then
eat.
we got like a Gronk rookie card, and we
No,
decided.
it was, yeah, we didn't eat it.
No, we did eat. Someone did end
Oh,
up eating
yeah.
it. Lloyd ate it, I
What are we
think.
doing?
Yeah,
We
it was
looked it up.
sport-
It was like, oh, this card's worth like $80.
Yeah.
Lloyd takes a bite out.
Wait, what did we make Justin do that he was extremely uncomfortable?
holding hands.
No, he had to eat something.
Oh, eat
Oh,
the
the
spicy
spicy
ramen.
ramen.
Yeah, it was
hot.
It got to him.
Yeah.
I wonder
It
what
was
happened
spicy.
like 6 hours later.
Well, and Lloyd was a sissy about spam, like the lunch meat.
I mean, I'm not
Like
crazy
Lloyd's
about
like,
it,
Lloyd's
but
like, oh, this is so nasty.
It was.
If you never had it before, it looks pretty horrible.
It is. It's nasty looking. It tastes fine.
It's not good.
I would eat a can right here.
I mean, I would do it. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
crazy
No,
about it.
I wouldn't be
but
happy
it's
I mean,
I
yeah,
would.
it wasn't. I did it.
Yeah.
Sabrion, I wouldn't trust Jonathan to give me no girl advice.
No, don't.
I
Oh,
that
and
was my
then he
mistake.
ate. I had to eat the lemon too. He ate it,
I ate like an apple,
Yeah.
and I'd cut it into four. It's like a
like a sissy.
No, pussy.
no. Well, I saw him. He's like, I don't think I can do this anymore.
Dude, it was bad.
It was, dude. He was crying.
It is, yeah.
I did
lemon
not
will fuck
It
you.
was the lemon.
It's not
It
like
was sour.
crying, but it'll make your
Yeah,
eyes
it was
water,
sour.
would
I mean,
assume.
it was.
He just didn't seem to enjoy it.
Well, yeah,
Who
no.
would?
Why would you enjoy eating a fucking lemon?
Well, we
But
cut
the
it
shot
in-
collar. Christian got the shot
Oh,
collar.
Ron had to eat it. I cut it up for
Ron,
Ron.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
it was.
Christian got shocked, where it was like, we'll just put it on level 5, and I put it on like 15. And he like screamed. It was awesome.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
bad. And then Lloyd did it, no reaction.
No reaction,
And if you
yeah.
felt this, like, I really, I
He was
don't
just
understand how he
orofarming,
did
bro.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he just closed his eyes and goes, and it would hit me, and it'd be like,
He'd
dude,
jump it
this
over the
is-
desk.
this is-
Those are fun.
Let's go 13 for 13.
You come up with the wheel again.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Because then we got too wheel heavy.
Yes, we relied too
got-
much. That stream we did the wheel too often. It was
Yeah.
like every strike, spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Well, we could. Yeah, every strike is insane.
I think it was like every out or every strikeout.
Well, yeah, we had something for everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We'll do something this weekend. We
Yeah,
do like
yeah,
every
we'll
home
brainstorm
run
it.
or like
Brainstorm.
something.
We'll go
Every-
get lunch after this. We'll brainstorm.
every
And we'll
pitch.
go to Alec Box today.
Fuck yeah,
1 p.m.
Alex box.
We could also do like one big game, like a bingo. It'd be like,
Play a little bingo.
you know,
Jake Brown Homer.
Gavin Guidry appearance, X.
Fonts.
That's because you're a little bitch, Chrissy. Thanks.
Fonzie. Baseball.
I think it's funny that when they call me Chris Christie in the chat, they spell it with a K to like distinct to make the distinction.
They're not actually talking about Chris Christie.
Yeah.
What is he gonna come? That would be hilarious.
Well, no,
if he-
as opposed to him,
Chrissy.
which is Chris.
Oh, nice.
Chris
With a
Chrissy.
CH. I can't see fucking shit. I scratched
VC,
my eye yesterday with
Vinsanity.
my
Oh,
contact.
too much Spooderman.
Too much. No, dude. You want to hear about Spider-Man? What
Yeah.
happened last night?
Absolutely.
I was like, all right, 12:30, hard cutoff, right? 12:28, they put me
In the-
playing as Venom.
What am I supposed to do here?
I didn't go to bed till 4.
Oh no.
I downloaded the
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man game, Spider-Man 2.
Oh, like the lid, like
The video
little-
game. Yeah, I didn't have enough money to buy it like whenever it came out like 3 years ago, and I just forgot about it. So last week I bought it and I downloaded it. And I started playing it 2 nights ago, and I played it until like 4 a.m. 2 nights ago. And then last night
I'm not
I didn't
gonna
want
do
that to
that.
happen again.
Yeah.
So I was like 12:30, hard cutoff, setting an alarm, whatever. And so it was like 12:28. So I was like, I got in like a cutscene. So I was like, perfect timing.
right.
I'll skip this cutscene, save, go to bed. I skipped the cutscene,
And I'm Venom.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? I saved myself a 45-second cutscene. So
I'll play it a
as a
little bit.
reward, I'll play 3 hours.
Yeah.
until I fall asleep.
I'm surprised you made it in this morning. Lloyd literally looked at me. He goes, Think White makes it? Or too much Spooderman?
No, there was too much Spooderman. I still did make it.
did.
It was. It's not even like I'm checking my phone and like deciding to keep going.
I'm locked
it's
in.
like I'm locked in, and it goes from 12:30 to the next time I check my phone, the sun's coming up.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like it's insane.
Did you look and you're like, oh no, or did you know?
I did kind of feel. I didn't think it was gonna be like it was. It was 3:56 when I checked.
What time do you
I
wake
swear.
up to get here?
6.
Oh, that's plenty. That
2
still
hours
sucks.
sleep?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't fall asleep till like 4:15. But
Nice,
yeah,
an hour and 45 minutes.
With a baseball game today.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to hook my Xbox back up so I can.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Venom's not that as much fun.
Cracker Jack,
No.
the old ball game.
Air Canada.
Peanuts.
I can't see anything.
Peanuts, Cracker Jack, old ball game. And
Vince Carter reference.
what,
Is it
home
Canada
team?
Day?
Does this all take me out to the ball game?
Root for the home team.
The Tigers.
Yeah, I really didn't know that the home team's even in there.
I think it's meant to be a placeholder.
Yeah.
I think like wherever you sing it, you're meant to
Vinsanity,
just say,
VC, Half Man, Half Amazing, and Air Canada.
Why?
Is Vince Carter.
I know, but is it something today?
I don't know.
Birthday, maybe.
I hope he's not. Hope he's still with us.
Yeah, he's still with us, I believe.
quarter, half.
He was coaching
pipe,
the Rising Stars game Thursday.
Yeah, quarter, half pipe,
maybe slope,
giant
style.
slalom, and
I'm not sure actually.
okay.
I think they're all snowboards. I don't
I
know.
think it's slalom.
Diamond, razor, drop,
Oh, quarterback, diamond back,
Yeah.
razorback,
drop back.
drop back.
Lick back.
What?
Lick back.
I thought you said wetback.
I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
Something that wouldn't come
I
up.
s- It was
They called you the other. Yeah, he is still with us.
good.
Vince Carter's still with us.
Who?
Dunk de la Mort.
Vince Carter.
Well, yeah. What do you-
Lloyd said the Vince Carter nicknames, and I was like, why?
Oh,
he, like,
he
not
thought
with
Vince
us?
Carter died and they gave him a connections row. That's so tough.
I would like to be in Connections if I died. That would be a nice homage. I mean, I hope they do something. I hope the NBA does more, but any reference, anytime you can get recognized, that would be
That's
nice.
always nice. Like the
Like
Zachary
this.
assistant coach said, whoa. That is a...
Oh, I know one of them is Katie Holmes.
That is Katie Holmes'
It's
eyes.
the better
Mm-hmm.
love interest from Batman. I don't know her name in the show. Rachel. It's Rachel.
Or Rachel.
Rachel. And then the
man.
Wait, it's not the other guy from Batman. That's not Gary Oldman.
That's what I was about to say. I thought that was Gary Oldman.
He's in Batman?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's the police chief.
Commissioner
He's Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, that's just not how I choose to remember Gary Oldman.
No, I think of him as Sirius Black.
Yeah.
Or
What is that?
Nosferatu.
Good actor.
Great actor.
Very
Gary
good
Oldman's
actor.
a fucking goat.
Well, let's go with him. You think it's Gary Oldman?
Yeah.
He's in
This is-
Batman
this-
and Harry Potter. That's
Man.
that's my two
That's
like
elite.
honey holes. Like
T.J. Hawkinson.
Hawkinson.
Hushman Zilly?
Reliever, top 10 Cy Young run.
This is the Red Sox?
The Red Sox. I was a big Red Sox
I mean-
fan that year. That was fun.
Legendary striker.
France. Nice.
That's like the equivalent of if they gave us a Drew Brees question.
Nice.
For our soccer team.
Yeah, for our soccer team.
Oh, I thought mustard gas was a World War II thing. It's got to be sulfur. I'm trying to. What other elements start with S?
Well, and sulfur stinks.
Sulfur.
I think it is sulfur, right?
Well, I'm not confident in that. That's just
You
the only
mean
one I
like
can think of.
Sulphur, Louisiana, the hometown of Jake Brown?
Yeah. Probably smells.
Dog.
And I think you're thinking of Agent Orange.
Agent Orange.
I think that was Vietnam.
That was Vietnam. Agent Orange was Vietnam. It was the chemical that they
would fly it on little.
It is sulfur.
That's
It would
not
take
what I was
planes and they would drop Agent
World War
Orange.
II was something else.
And then they put it on balloons and
I've
fly
been
it
going
over.
on a crazy history.
Yeah, history's fun.
Reading about, dude. I have a new favorite
Zyklon
president.
B. That's what we're.
This is this is Chili's, right? I've seen the
The
commercial.
OM
everywhere.
cheeseburger.
And they put it face down.
It seems like a Chili's or an Applebee's.
It's definitely a
kinda thing.
Chili's or an Applebee's or a TGI Fridays. Remember
think it's-
TGI?
It could be
Fridays?
TGI Fridays.
No,
I
I've
hate
seen this
TGI
commercial
Fridays.
a
Is it
lot.
Chili's?
Been there once. Went to the one in.
It looks good. It is Chili's. I'm
Lakeside?
going to say Chili's.
I have seen the commercial where they have it like face down.
But Chili's and
in the
Applebee's do
cheese.
look
The same.
the same.
No, that's what I'm saying. It could. I'm not saying. I don't know which one.
I don't know
it
which
is.
one it is, but if you trust Chili's, I
Oh, you fuck.
freaking Applebee's.
Damn it. Seen the commercial a lot.
Applebee's.
I know.
on
It always
date
looks
night.
good. I'm
It
like,
does look
I
good.
would feel like I don't have a lot of shame.
Didn't
but,
Bobby
like, I would
Bones
feel kinda
win,
ashamed to order that.
It wouldn't look like that when you got it.
Bobby
It was
Bones
sad.
win Big
Exactly.
Brother?
I had no idea.
Yep.
I don't know who Bobby Bones is.
I feel like he won Big Brother, but I don't know.
I don't even know
one?
what Big Brother's about.
Oh, Applebee's. Sorry, I wasn't looking.
It's a game show.
No, I know, but what's the?
I feel like he won Big Brother.
I'm reading the chat now, Alphonse. I'm
I
sorry.
think we're waiting on the chat.
Apologies,
Tell me if I'm
Fonz.
wrong or
Just
if I'm
dog
right.
walking you.
That's okay.
All
Look,
around.
I embrace when I'm wrong.
No, it was Dancing with the Stars. That's what it was. Dancing with the Stars. Because I saw it because it came back. One of the old host of it came out and said who he said he didn't think deserved to win it, and Bobby Bones was the one he admitted.
What about Flavor Flav?
That's what that was. Ah,
Airplane.
Freaking legendary.
Nice. There's some great tits in that movie. And Kitty Holmes shows her tits. in the
Radio.
movie.
A Carrie Hilson song. Do you know this song, Wyatt?
No.
I never thought I'd be in love like this. When I look at you, my mind goes on a trip.
That's what Manti Teo thought.
When I read those
Well,
texts, my mind goes.
When
on
I
a
look
trip.
at the picture you sent me of the date on the newspaper, my mind goes on a trip. What are you all trying to hold in a laugh for?
I don't know who Carrie Hilson is.
I don't either.
Me neither.
Mustard
And
gas will
2009
do to you.
is like I should know that. It says 2009, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I should know 2009, but I don't know what that is. What are you laughing at?
It's just funny. I mean, that's like your era, you know.
Yeah, 2009.
It's just I know your era. It's just funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I should know this too.
You should know this.
But I didn't listen to this.
You especially like music from this era, though.
No, this is like my,
this isn't even
my
like
music honey hole.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't even know who this person is. It's
I've
not
never
like-
heard of Carrie Hilson in my
That
life,
is
and
what
it
I'm
doesn't
saying.
look like the chat's really knowledgeable on Carrie either.
One of the floats at Endymion was playing "It's Going Down for Real." I hadn't heard that song
Oh,
since
Flo Rida?
2016.
That's a great, like,
bro.
Going
sock
down
hop
for
song.
real.
Dude. And they had the NBA commercial with it too. If y'all remember
Yeah.
that, dude,
Yeah.
that shit was sick.
That and like Turn Down for What?
Turn Down for
Used
What
to
was
go
Yes,
crazy
dude, that's
at
a-
the middle school sock hops.
Yeah, no.
Turn down for
Flo
what?
Rida's songs in general
Yeah.
were elite.
Flow Rider's underrated. I like
House
Flo Rida.
Party. No, my house. That's what it was.
My House.
Great song.
I thought that shit was so cool.
Dude, it is. What do you
And
mean
then-
thought?
Or
Like,
what
that's a
was
good
it?
song.
No, I know, but like,
I still listen.
I thought that was like the peak of like
Sometimes
rap
I get a good
coolness.
feeling.
Yeah.
And then I
was
discovered
fire.
Youngboy like less than a year
Spin
later.
my head right round when you go down, when you go down now.
You spin my head right.
I was so
Fawn says it's Knock You Down.
knock
is
you
the
down.
song.
I told them the other day that I want to sing the national anthem.
Yes.
At an LSU
We're going to make it happen.
I've been practicing in my room.
I was listening.
When the national anthem
I was
came
there
on,
on-
he started singing it passionately. I was like,
when I was there on Monday, the guy.
God's not allowed to be patriotic.
no, I was just it just caught me
Fucking
off
love
guard.
America, dude.
You'd be the last person I'd expect to
When
be
the
like,
guy started singing on Monday, all I could think about was you singing the national
Yeah,
anthem.
I think I it wouldn't be like terrible. It wouldn't be like to the level of like a professional singer, but I don't think it would be that bad.
I mean, I heard you. It wasn't like I thought it was pretty good.
That's what I'm saying.
And also, you can also sing it low to where if it is
That's
bad,
what I'm saying.
you don't have to be that loud.
I know the notes that I can't hit, and I think I've like
I feel like you should do it for the chat right now.
No,
right
no,
now. No. I won't do it. I won't do it.
He can-
Lloyd's
no.
pissed. Lloyd did not like that.
No,
idea.
I think you should do it for when we start the stream.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like that. Yeah, I'll do that.
And then
one
we
day.
can submit that in to the baseball program.
Okay, I'm about that.
Yeah.
John Eads actually had that idea in Omaha. He said every stream y'all should start with the national anthem and y'all all sing it. And I was like, John, that's actually a decent idea.
He said that?
I don't think
he told me that.
Oh, you never relayed that information.
It was just me and John's, Friday night football, banter.
Yeah, just chatting it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd start every stream with a national anthem.
I'd be on favor with you.
I'd do it.
I'd love to do that.
Get me fucking fired up.
I think we
man.
should do it with the alma mater.
Maybe, and then on Canada Day, we can do Canada.
We gotta end it. You have to end with the alma mater.
You can sing "Oh Canada." That would be kind of funny.
Fuck, I'm not singing "Oh Canada." I'd rather.
It just sounds cool. That's why.
No, it doesn't.
We pray to keep it true.
I have been on a big history kick recently. I have a new favorite
Oh
president.
no!
What's your favorite president?
James K. Polk.
Interesting.
The fucking man.
Really?
The man.
Why?
I don't want to get because I'll go on like a crazy tangent, but he came in right. He got elected first week in office. He's like, there's like a disputed area in Oregon, the Oregon Territory, between the British and the USA. He goes to Britain. He's like, listen, you fucktards. All right, I want Oregon. You can either fight us for it or we're gonna fuck up all your people. Immediately, Britain was like, you can just fucking have it. We took Oregon. Okay. Then the next thing he does, he starts fucking with the Mexicans over Texas. He's like, we want Texas. They annex Texas, right? There's a disputed area. To start the Mexican-American War, he sends troops into the disputed area just to stand there and just hope that Mexico fires the first shot. As soon as Mexico fires the first shot, he's like, we have to declare war.
Nice.
Okay? Another fun fact, the only person in Congress or in the Senate to oppose the Mexican-American War was Abe Lincoln. And he stood up and was basically like, listen, this is wrong, guys. We were in their territory. They shot at us first. We shouldn't do this. And everyone was like, shut up, you fucking pussy. We're about to take Texas. And Abe Lincoln sat down. And then
it's a new era.
The Mexican-American War happened. James K. Polk fucked up Mexico. We got Texas. And then he annexed Washington, Oregon, parts of Idaho, California, Utah, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, parts of Colorado and Wyoming. This dude was in office for 4 years and added over a third of what we know as America today.
Could you imagine this guy with the fucking nuclear football? Just saying.
Animal.
Dude's
an animal.
Russia wouldn't exist. Yeah. China wouldn't exist.
And the thing is, you know why I like him too? He didn't even he did not run for president. He was like a dark horse. So at the time, I'm going crazy on a tangent right now. But fine. So he took down the fucking Whig party, which fuck the Whigs. Why are they even a part of our history, right? He ran against Henry Clay as a Democratic Republican. He didn't run though. It was supposed to be Martin Van Buren, but he kind of got hoed.
Quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Descendant. Martin Van Buren was supposed to run, but he got fucked because he either had to be pro-annexation of Texas or anti, and if he was pro-annexation of Texas, he would have lost his home state of New York because Texas was a slave state, and they were anti-slavery. Or if he was anti-annexation of Texas, he would have lost the Southern Democrats. So he kind of got fucked. So they had like the Democratic primary, they were deadlocked right there. And so they were like, listen, we could either elect one of these two guys who neither of us wants to elect, or we could just fucking throw a random fucking name out there. And then 7 days later, James K. Polk got a letter, was like, yo, you're running for president. He was like, fucking, all right, let's do it.
That is kind of crazy.
It's crazy. And then, so what he did was, he had to be either pro-Texas or anti-Texas. So he was smart. He was a genius. He was like, we're going to annex Texas, and they're going to be a slave state, right? So he got the Southern Democrats on his side, but then to appease the Northern Democrats, because they didn't want to lose the majority in the Senate of like slave states versus free states, he was like, listen, I'm going to shake shit up. We're taking fucking Oregon, too. We're going to annex Texas and Oregon. And then he won it was Henry Clay he beat from the Whig Party.
Polk, born November 2nd, 1795 in Pineville, North Carolina.
Yep.
Died
moved to Tennessee.
Died June 15th, 1849.
That's the other thing. He was president
Nashville,
from 1845 to 1849.
Oh, so he died.
He literally, no. He stopped being president, moved to Tennessee, died immediately. Because he was like, fuck. He didn't even want to be president. He hated it. But he just went in, got shit fucking done for 4 years. His whole thing the whole time was like, I'm only doing this for 4 years. Got shit done, left, died. He was Andrew Jackson's protege.
Yeah, so I see that.
Which, like, shout out Andrew Jackson.
A protege of Andrew Jackson and a member of the Democratic Party. He was an advocate of American expansionism and Jacksonian democracy.
Yeah. Andrew Jackson's interesting, too.
Andrew Jackson.
He fucking went rogue and got Florida out of nowhere. And that shouldn't have even happened.
I think he killed a guy with a cane.
Probably.
Yeah.
I
think that's
shout out Old Hickory, man.
Old Hickory.
Andrew Jackson. He was kind of a dumbass in like as the president.
One of the better dollar bills too.
Which is crazy
the
because
20's great.
When he was in office, he was anti like central banking system, which tanked the economy. So like he just thought like everyone should just like trade in like gold and silver, and it fucked up the economy really, really bad. So it's funny that he's on one of the dollar bills.
Well, and all right, I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, central banking.
He graduated from University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill.
Shout out.
There you go. His
Solid
nicknames
university.
were, these are low-key sick. He's Napoleon of the Stump, and the good one is Young Hickory.
Yeah, because that's what it was. He was
rapper.
literally like Young Hickory, like because Andrew Jackson is Old Hickory,
right?
So they used to like mock.
Oh, that's Polk's nickname. Okay, that is fire.
They used to like
Young
mock
Hickory.
him because he was just kind of like Andrew Jackson's bitch for a while, and then he just turned into the like dead ass like the greatest president of all time. And he's just underrated. Like nobody ever talks about Polk, dude. Polk was moving like 2018 LeBron.
4 years.
See, he
one
was
term. 1 year.
He was a member of the U.S. House of Representatives from Tennessee. Then he was the chair of the House Ways and Means Committee.
Yeah, he was the governor of Tennessee,
and then he was
failed. He failed as the governor.
He was
of
the
Tennessee.
Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
Then he becomes the governor of Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And then he becomes president of the United States.
Yeah.
Do you think you would have rather had that success at Tennessee instead of being the president?
I mean, it all worked out.
Yeah, but just personally,
I would say yeah, probably.
Sounds like it.
Because he went through like a tumultuous time after he failed as the governor. He was kind of like struggling because he went back home to Tennessee, and then like randomly they were like, "Yeah, you're running for president."
And back then the states were much more independent. They didn't think of themselves as like one big nation as much. They were like they had state pride.
Yeah.
Now we're just like America instead of
Yeah.
like Louisiana.
I got on this because I was watching a video about Andrew Jackson the other night. Did you know that he just like took Florida?
I didn't know that.
So basically, the way we got Florida was I'm going crazy.
Yeah, that's
right
fine.
now. But whoever the president was, I think it was James Monroe, was like negotiating a deal with
Monroe
Spain
Doctrine.
to buy Florida. And Andrew Jackson was a general at the time, and he had his troops down like close to Florida, ready to like move in whenever we purchased it. And then James Monroe was like, "Damn, it's kind of too expensive. I think we're gonna back out." And Andrew Jackson sent him a letter back saying like, "Well, look, I'm here. Like, I could just go fuck shit up if you want." And James Monroe was like, "No, please don't do that." Andrew Jackson said, "Fuck all that pussy shit. I'm taking Florida." And he just took Florida.
Verbatim?
Dead ass. That's exactly what happened. He was like, "Dead ass, my guy. I'm taking
What year
Florida."
was this?
This was like, I don't know.
Shoving
I don't know the
Spain
year.
into a locker since.
No, he literally just went in and just fucking took Florida, went back to D.C. and was like, "Isn't that cool?"
It's ours
And
now.
Monroe was like, honestly, like, fucking respect. Yeah. And then his inauguration party was crazy.
How so?
So he basically, Andrew Jackson was like one of the fellas. Andrew Jackson was not like a big politician. He was like one of the boys. Yeah. So he basically went in and was like, "My inauguration party, everyone's invited. No one, you don't need an invitation. Anyone can come. Does
Pull
not
up.
matter." So the inauguration party, the White House there was just like common folk everywhere. Like me or you was in, but it was like flooded with people, and they were like raiding the pantry at the White House. They were all piss drunk, and they were all stealing shit. And there's like an honor code at the White
that's
House.
awesome. That would be so much fun.
No, literally, they threw a rager at the White House, like dead ass. And so they
Let's loosen this thing up a little bit.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's an honor code at the White House. I don't know if it's still this way, but back then you're not allowed to ask an American citizen to leave the White House or like kick them out. So they couldn't do anything. They just had to like leave them in there. So like it's 4 days later, there's like people shitting on the floor in the White House. So they had to devise a plan. So Jackson went in and was like, "Dude, we're throwing a fucking party out on the lawn." They literally genuinely brought in like kegs of beer and put them out on the lawn and was like, we're having a fucking keg rager out on the
Great
lawn.
weather today.
Yeah, literally. And so they all left
Darty.
to go outside to party. And as soon as they did that, they fucking shut the doors and locked them.
Yeah.
That's how they had to get everybody out.
That's a smart. That's a presidential move.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't have to do. There's no
He's just one of the
violence here.
boys, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's had a rager that got a little bit too out of control.
Yeah,
and you had
Jesse
to-
Pinkman.
Exactly. Thanks for letting me do that, guys.
Yeah,
that made me
awesome.
feel better.
That was good. Fonz is throwing you on Fat Electrician on YouTube. Says it's right up your alley.
Fat electrician. Okay. I'll be honest. I don't know if any of that was true.
It was.
All I
I
do,
was checking.
That's how it was.
all I do is I listen to Shane Gillis talk about history, and he's good at it. He makes it funny, and it's very, very interesting.
Lindsey Vaughn, her dog died the day after her crash at the Olympics. So if you think you're having a bad day,
That is a bad day.
do you think she got her ashes from the dog?
Yeah, and she ate him during an LSU baseball game like you.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Respect.
Cool, Papa.
Cool Papa Bell.
Fastest baseball
no.
player I've
He
ever
is.
seen.
Wow.
Stud.
What a day that was.
Rip. All right.
All right, guys.
Look up Cool Papa Bell. Everything
I
about
don't
him.
want to say anything.
No, that's how I'm ending the show.
I don't want to talk.
We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
No.
8 to 10 a.m.